Good day, folks, and welcome back to the Death Needs Dialogue Entertainment Network. My name is Kale, Dungeon Master of the Precarious Perilous Pillowtop, the Depths of Felthan, and the Legends Gauntlet. Thank you for tuning in. I would like to welcome you to the unveiling of The BAC, a tabletop RPG based off of 4 high school students in their graduating class. First off is Ken Powville, the quarterback for the local high school. Ken Pow, he's called. Rebecca Vincent, bad girl, from the other side of the tracks in Marsh Valley, one of the other cities in the Tri-County area. Fernand Guildward, president of the Math League and the Chess Club. Also, the first son of George Guildward, owner of Stonebotton Extraction. Then we have Frankie Ferris, greasy-haired local slacker and BMX enthusiast. Always out to get into a little bit of trouble, or pull an all-nighter on this week's hit new video game. Listen as our mismatched group make their way down to the granite floor of Stonebottom Canyon. There they find a strange green tent, seemingly put up overnight. Inside, an even stranger sight, a mass of army equipment, and a strange hole in the ground that contains a glowing black and white orb. But what isn't seen is the greedy scientist above who flicks the switch. And when the ozone rises, our group gets transported to a strange new realm where they have to worry about more than just where their keys are. Death Needs Dialogue presents The BAC, Episode 1, Enter the BAC. Alright everybody, welcome back. Greg and Zach and newcomer Ken for the first time. Oh boy.
It's good to be back.
Maybe just a little while too long.
Oh, it's always a little while too long, man. It could be 3 days and it's been too long. I could pray every day. If I had no children and no wife and no job and nothing. We are starting off in the town of Stonebotton. It's a small, it's called a town, but it's more so a village. Probably about 10, 11,000 people. The main exports of this particular town is graphite, mined from the local canyon, the Stonebottom Canyon, or not graphite, sorry, granite is mined from the local Stonebottom Canyon, as well as being the home to the company of the Stewart and Stewart Company, makers of fine baby products sold all over the world. On this particular morning, there's a buzzer going off. Frankie, you roll out of bed. You look at your buzzer. You look at your clock. The red numbers on the clock read 10:58. Your shift at the grocery store started at 9.
Oh, God damn it.
Earthworm Dave is still on the tube television at the foot of your bed, blinking there. Game over. Game over. Game over.
Frankie's gonna rub the bags under his eyes and just pick up the game controller and just shut it off and walk past the TV once after he slowly gets up out of bed, realizes the TV's on, go back, shut it off, go out the door, realize he's not dressed, goes back in, gets dressed, goes out the door, forgets his shoes, of course, goes back in, grabs his shoes, and he just walks. He doesn't run. He gets on his bike, and he just goes, pedals slowly. He's all but just done. He knows he's gonna be in crap. It's about a 15-minute go to his
From your subdivision.
Here,
Yeah,
subdivision,
absolutely.
yeah. It's about a 15-minute bike ride. He takes 20. And he shows up to the grab and grocer with his uniform, crinkled, definitely not worn for the past 3 weeks without being washed.
You know what's cool about that in the story that I wrote 15 years ago for this? That's exactly what it was. An unwashed apron that he was going into the store with. Thanks, man. Dice of inspiration. Right off the bat.
Oh my god. Oh wow. Okay. Right on. And so he'll walk in disheveled, a mess from head to toe.
Ding, the bell at the top of the door clings off. Every employee in the store turns their head and looks at you in your dirty, crumpled smock and your greasy, unwashed hair.
Hey guys, I know I'm late. Just gonna get to work.
Most of them just scoff.
He'll go to the closest station.
Roll perception.
Alright. It's nat 16, so am I going by this? Is this
Go by those stats. Yep, use those stats.
20?
Okay.
No, 24.
So as you're walking in, before you enter the door, you notice to the left-hand side up the street there are 4 white pickup trucks. On the side say Stonebotton Extraction. Stonebotton Extraction? It is now. And they're empty. And you walk into the store. You go into the back, you get your pallet jack, and you begin to stock shelves. Oh, sorry, wrong place. Not a pallet jack. Your trolley. It's not that big of a place. And you begin to stock shelves. You start with the canned soup.
Alright. So he'll take some of the pallets of unpacked, or rather packed, cans of soup and just stack them on. And he could easily fit like another 4 on the pallet, but he just goes with what he has. Like 3. He could easily fit 4. The pallet can hold it.
So since you're slacking that hard, I'll get you to roll your athletics with advantage. Since you're taking your good old time, almost like taking a 20.
So that was a 19.
Okay, you managed not to drop any cans on the floor this time. Nothing dented, nothing docked from your pay this particular day.
Yep. He'll stock, do his job as is prescribed, I guess, or described rather, and pray to God that his manager doesn't show up.
And your day continues. Ken. Oddly enough, the character you're playing is also named Ken. Ken Powell. You drive up beside the Dell's Grocery in your red convertible that your father has recently purchased for you. Next to you, sitting in the passenger seat, is a female with long black hair. She has green eyes and an attitude in her smile. You know her as Rebecca Vincent. She has recently moved here this year from Marsh Valley. Yeah. Marsh Valley, that's one of the more rougher districts in the area, but part of the Tri-County area nonetheless. Roll perception to both of you.
Let's see, what do I have to roll for perception?
That would be your wisdom, or your perception skill if you have...
Yeah, so I've got... Let's see. I've got to go to my dice here. Is it D20?
Yep.
Okay. 18. So yeah, I think I'm plus 4. So yeah.
Very good.
I'm too absorbed in my phone.
Of course.
That's a 9.
Alright, perfect. You are actually, no. This is a time where cell phones don't exist.
Oh.
This is a time before cell phones.
Oh.
So what else you be doing?
Walking.
Pager maybe? No, the pager doesn't work that way.
Painting my nails.
That works. In the convertible, brand new red convertible with white leather interior.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Black nail polish.
Oh, roll. Acrobat. Now sleight of hand.
Well, that is a 20.
Okay. You can't believe it. And you were scared at first, but you know better not to say the wrong thing around Rebecca. It could end well for you. And pretty bad for you on any given day. She did not get one drop of that pitch black nail polish on these nice leather seats. Not one. And you guys pull in off the road to the side to a eatery. Charlie's Eatery. And you go inside. On this particular day, it's Saturday, there's no school, and school's not really a big thing right now, as it's the last 3 weeks of the last year. And you guys are moving off to wherever you guys are moving off to. So you go into Charlie's Eatery. It is packed. You don't have to roll perception for this because there are at least 20 employees that say Stonebottom Canyon or Stonebottom Extraction on the back of their shirts. And it is just loud, it's obnoxious. These are hard-working, blue-collar folk, you know? Not the type you would rather see in Charlie's Eatery at 11 o'clock in the morning. But your perceptions do get, not yours but the 9, that bits and pieces of their conversation, they were sent home for the rest of the day early this morning. And the boss said they'll give them a call if they're going to come back in tomorrow. So everybody's quite happy. They got off with pay and a free meal at Charlie's Eatery.
Babe, maybe we should go somewhere else. This place is crowded.
Yes. I wouldn't want to get any other dirt all over me anyways.
Years of the gas.
You guys know of another eatery out on the Lookoff. It's about a 35-minute drive away, but you're able to get up there, and it's a chance that not too many people get up there. It's kind of pricey, but it's packed in here, and it doesn't appear that you're going to get a seat. Other than that, there's the grocer next door. You can perhaps figure something out for yourselves. Rebecca?
Babe, this is a drag, but I can just go to that grocery store and get us something good.
Do they have that sparkling water I like?
Yeah, the Pompous Perrier? They do, I'm sure they've got that. I'll go
The
take a look.
no-calorie stuff.
No problem. I'll go walk over to the store.
Yeah.
Go find the
Ding.
Pompous Perrier.
Bell goes off. You are walking down near the coolers at the back end of the store. Freddie, roll perception.
11.
11. You notice somebody walk to your right-hand side. You notice first off the shiny blue jacket, the blue and yellow highlights. Oh, he must be one of those rockers. You take another look, and it certainly is. It's Ken Powville. Ken Pow, they call him. Quarterback.
Jeez.
He's opening the crisper and reaching in for a bottle of
Pompous Perrier.
Pompous Perrier. You happen to be loading it about three coolers away, loading some cans of some sort of spritzer.
Right. Yeah, Frankie will look over and he'll just kind of eye him for a sec. He's still tired from staying up playing games all night, and he's still got that nearly high score fresh in his mind. Just couldn't beat it. So he just looks over. He's kind of dreary, and he looks kind of like he's looking through Ken almost. But
With your perception, you notice Frankie. Or Frankie, sorry. Yeah, Frankie.
Excuse me, do you work here?
unfortunately, yeah. What's up?
Do you have these in apple cranberry? My girlfriend's kind of particular.
Sounds like it. Let's see. Here, I'm gonna roll perception and look around for it.
Oh, you roll that perception. Yeah, absolutely.
Go within 27.
You know where it is.
It's, you see that shelf? Right, you're in the flavorless.
Oh.
It's like,
Let me blow some of the dust off.
Yeah, I'm just stopping. I'm not sanitation. That's their job. That's their gig. But yeah, it should be like right there. Second chef from the bottom on the right.
Okay, I go and I grab 2 of the apple cranberry Pompous Perriers, and then go to the front to pay for it.
Okay. You get to the front, and you go through the cash. Nothing special. Charlie's not in at this moment, so he can't talk up the Ken Pow that's currently in the store right now. So you get your water and you head back to the car.
Hey babe, I got your water you wanted. But I don't know, the food selection there, not too good. Unless you want some storm chips.
No. I think this will do until we get to the look-off.
You hear? Sorry?
Sounds good. So we both crack open our drinks and we're gonna drive off to the lookoff.
You hear an engine roar outside. Not really sure what it is or who it's coming from, and it zooms off down the road out of earshot.
Nice.
About 4 hours later, out of your 6-hour shift, you are packing up, getting ready to go, and you see Tiffany, the manager.
He averts eye contact and pretends like he's not there.
Okay.
Can I roll stealth?
Yeah, absolutely.
17.
Excellent skill check, because in the book you get fired right now. But we're going to find out if that actually happens.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's a natural 19.
Oh god.
Yeah. So you dodge out of the back room where you picked up your coat and walking through, and you kind of see her at the front. You hear the click of her high heel shoes first. The click, click, click. You know the sound, and you duck down low. You kind of back up beside one of the aisles, and you kind of look down through the craft dinner, and you see her. She's starting to walk up.
Yikes. He'll Can I roll a deception to play it off like I wasn't hiding? Because she clearly saw me hiding.
Yes, you can.
No, that's wait, where's my deception? It's a 9.
A 9. That's perfect, because as you try and duck closer, you knock off 15 boxes of craft dinner on the floor. One of them does break open and scatter macaroni noodles. And you hear the click, click, click. About 12 feet away, and she says, "Frankie, in my office, please."
Alright, Tiffany. Sure thing. He just looks defeated.
You follow her to the office. It's a fairly small office. She sits behind a cramped desk with an even more cramped chair in front of that. Frankie is a fairly athletic person, so he doesn't find any issue sitting in that particular spot. But she sits there with her fingers steepled over the desk, with her black glasses kind of down on her nose, her hair done up in a tight bun, blonde and brown hair mixed in, and she says, "Mr. Ferris, I'm sorry to have to tell you this. I'm sure you already know this is going to happen, but I'm going to have to fire you today."
Okay. Could have done it a bit sooner, don't you think?
She is speechless. Her mouth kind of drops a little bit at this attitude that she seen but didn't expect. Her breath kind of leaves her mouth for a second. She's trying to think of what she can say, like I'm doing right now. And she says, "Keep the smock. Just leave."
Hall of Fame, Tiffany, Hall of Fame. He drops it and starts walking off. Have a good day.
You just hear an exhale and a sniff, and then as you enter the main store, you hear a door slam.
So Frankie will go and leave. He'll
Crunch, crunch, crunch over the macaroni noodles. Macaroni noodles.
clean up on aisle, not my responsibility anymore. He'll take off the apron and throw it over the aisles.
The second apron you were wearing?
Yeah, the second one. Continuity.
Sounds good. Yeah, you walk out. Roll wisdom.
Wisdom. If it's just flat wisdom, it's 15. If it's with my proficiency bonus, it's
No, just standard, just wisdom.
15.
15. You're coming out of there. This feels great. You've been here before. You've quit jobs before. This is a great feeling. You know you're going to have a great day. You're going to go home, play some video games. This is going to be awesome.
Finally gonna beat that high score. So I'm gonna show Fernand up. That's what I'm gonna do.
Speaking of Fernand, Fernand unfortunately was unable to make it today. George was detained for some reason. He said, told me yesterday he was not able to come, so I will work around that. So you make it home, the 15-minute bike in the middle of the day. It's rather hot in Stonebottom Canyon, in Stonebottom Canyon. And by the time you get home, you're sweating. You're already dirty and greasy from before. And on the doorstep, you see Fernand sitting there.
Hey, Fernand, how's it going?
He kind of stands up. He's kind of awkward. He kind of doesn't know what to do with his hands. He puts them on his hands. He says, hi, Frankie. There's nobody home, so I figured I'd just kind of wait out here.
Well, yeah, what was that saying? Mi casa soup, whatever?
Mi casa e su casa. It's Spanish, Frankie.
Oh, okay. Spanish. Cool. I wanted to learn that because apparently the chicks in Spain are hot. But, no. Alright, so...
He doesn't know what to say to that.
He looks at Fernandez. He just says, I'm gonna beat your high score in that game.
Kind of giggles a little bit and then catches himself on the off remark. Fernand has these large Coke bottle glasses, hair parted in the middle, very neat, but he's the son of George Guildward, owner of Stonebottom Canyon or Stonebottom Extraction, but he's not anything like his family. He's completely different. The rest of his family are all blue collar, hard working, let's go blow up some granite people. He's not so much.
Nerd!
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's what it says right here. Nerd.
Hey, Fernand, I saw a bunch of isn't it your dad's trucks out by the store today? I got fired, by the way, finally. Tiffany, really laid into me.
You're never going to get another job, Frankie. That was the last one. You've already worked at the corner store, and the gym, and the pool. My dad's certainly not going to hire you.
I'll figure something out. Might have to move, but I'll figure something out.
You see a little despair in his eyes when you mention that.
Don't worry, I'm not going to leave you behind. I'll still keep in touch. What's that? Ladder mail, whatever.
You guys head in and play some video games.
Right on.
You guys over here, Ken and Rebecca, you have a nice, easy drive up around the canyon. The drive is always nice. You can see the canyon stretches out for miles. It's all flat, all worn down to the bottom of the granite floor, except for a few buttes here and there and the ridgeline around. It's clear air and straight horizon. Except something's different this time. Roll perception, I should have said first. Would you like some dice?
Sure, if you've got some. I mean, I can have.
Yes, sir. Always have dice.
I only have a few.
Chest of dice.
Ooh, 2.
Okay. Just put that one back in the bag and use a different one next time.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. You, Ken, are too focused on the road, trying not to do anything wrong with this brand new $80,000 vehicle your dad just bought you. You're pretty preoccupied with that.
18.
18. Rebecca, you not so much. You have your feet with your shoes off, hanging outside the door, or over the edge of the door. Seats back a little bit, you're kind of looking out, easy at the horizon. There's something there. In kind of the middle of the valley, there's this, maybe not so much in the middle. Closer to you, I guess the middle would be way, way, way out. Down in the valley, on the granite floor, you see a large tent, a large green domed tent. Now you've been up and down this ridge countless times in the past year. That wasn't here last week. That wasn't here 3 days ago when you guys were up at the liftoff last few days ago.
Hey, Kenny baby, what's that?
I've never seen that before. I don't know. You want to take a closer look?
Nothing else to do.
You guys haven't quite reached the lookoff yet for food. It is just around the corner at this particular point that the.
But I am hungry.
Okay, sure. Why don't we go get some food and then we can go check it out after lunch?
Okay.
You guys pull up to the lookoff. Really posh place. It's the deck kind of hangs out over the ridge, so you can, when you're looking out, it's kind of scary. If that frightens you. But the deck is out there. You guys got a table outside of the deck. They pulled one out almost especially for you, Ken Pal, because your stature in this particular city. As you walk in, the bellman, the host says, "Ken Pal, good to see you again. Come on in. We got your chair. Rebecca, nice to see you again, ma'am."
I love this place. You guys do such a great job.
Yeah, you had the quesadilla last week. Yeah, thinking about it again as he starts walking to the table.
It's one of your healthiest options on the menu. So, yeah.
All right, quesadilla again. Rebecca?
Well, I'm going to get the house salad again.
All right.
Light full size this time, but
light on the oil?
very.
All right. Excellent. And to drink, Ken Pal?
Well, I guess I'm hooked on these apple cranberry pompous Perriers. Do you have any of those?
Possibly. The truck just came in this morning. We'll give it a check for you. Absolutely.
Okay.
The same.
Same. All right. He goes back. Let's roll some percentile. See if you get those drinks. No, it's not. About 10 minutes later, he comes back. He has two of them in tall glasses with a shimmering gold rim around them. Here, puts them down in front of you guys.
Oh, so much better than that damn cafe.
It'll be about 45 minutes for the meal. The place is empty.
This is great. The view is amazing, and I've been practicing those affirmations my coach gave me about gratitude. I'm really feeling it right now.
You know what I'm really feeling? Hungry.
Oh, I was hoping for something else, but yeah.
Maybe later.
Oh, it's a beautiful oven. Frank?
Yep.
You guys were playing for about an hour, and power goes out.
And he was just about to get to the high score.
It was right there.
It was right in reach. He's like, okay, yeah, watch this burn. No!
As you say that, you hear Fernand beside you just go, "Ah!"
Oh. You did this, didn't you? You look so proud of him.
He just puts his hands up in the air.
Your dad control the power company too, Fernand?
Oh, maybe.
Right. Dad's out working. Mom, I don't know where the hell she is. I'm gonna go for a bike ride. But I was gonna take a shower too. Now I can't do that.
What?
So he slaps on some pit stick and he says, Fernand, look, power's out. I'm gonna go do some biking. I don't think you got a bike, do you? I forget.
He does.
Tag along.
He's got a very nice bike. You guys go outside and he wheels out this, even old-fashioned for this era, this bike with these really large wheels on both sides and this systematic set of gears and systems that he has on it, and it's a cruising bike. Nothing like yours. You can jump, you can do kickstands, hop on one wheel, you can do a whole bunch of tricks on yours. You can't match him for speed though.
Gotcha.
And this skinny, bony little boy climbs up on this bike, and it just looks like a gnome sitting up on this bike. The bike is just massive, but he manages it.
No, Ferdinand, I think you need to get at least 2 or 3 inches taken off that wheel size. You look like a friggin' idiot.
What are you talking about? This is my grandfather's bike.
Maybe your grandfather should have kept it.
Kind of looks down at the ground for a moment.
Josh, and yeah, he play taps his shoulder.
He gives you a smile.
So he'll start riding, and he's going towards, like, up the canyon way.
Yeah.
Just
your house, the subdivision, is closer to the canyon than it is to town. So you guys are only about 5 minutes from the main entrance to the canyon floor.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has his helmet on and stuff like that, because he might be a slacker, but he's not an idiot. He's passionate when it comes to BMX, so he gets his helmet on, knee pads, elbow pads, gloves.
Right up there, okay.
Yeah,
There you
he
go.
spent the whole summer getting that thing together. He's going to get some gear.
That's right.
Yeah, no, so he goes and...
Fernand's just leaning on his bike waiting for you.
Yeah.
Strapping up. Velcro everywhere.
Alright, let's get going. And he hops on his bike and starts pedaling.
Okay, you quickly burst off. It takes Fernand a minute or 2 to catch up to you, but after he does, he's just kind of moseying along nice and slow, and you guys make your way down towards the canyon. You know the canyon is best for its immaculately flat granite bottoms. Not good for falling on, but they're good for not hitting pebbles when you're doing wheelies and front wheelie brake stands.
Stoppies and stuff.
Stoppies, that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Stoppies, yeah.
So, yeah.
Whoa.
So,
Digging deep for this knowledge.
it's eldritch knowledge. So he knows he's going to be pedaling along, and he'll slow down a bit and just keep the pace casual as possible.
You can't at this point. It's a pretty steep slope.
Oh,
Your bike
steep.
is top gear going down, and your bike can't go any faster. But Frankie, whoom, sorry, not Frankie, Ferdinand, whoom, right by you, just flying down there.
Well, he's not going to pedal anymore because he knows he's had this bike for months, if not going on a year. So he's just going to let it go.
It's a hell of a ride. I'll get you to roll athletics.
Nat 20.
Oh, there you go. Nice, very well. Yeah, you can't catch him, but I mean you're trying your best. You're kind of leaning forward on the bike. It's almost tipping over. You're trying to get as much momentum. It's not working, but it's a nice ride down. You're catching the wind. You just got fired. You're cruising down to the granite Stonebottom. This feels great. The wind is in your greasy hair. It's kind of getting dried out a little.
Speed stick ocean surf getting sprayed everywhere.
There you go.
Slapped that on before he left.
And you guys continue cruising down this very steep road.
Alright. And do I see anything?
Not yet, you're still cruising down the road. We're going to switch to look off with these guys now.
Nice.
So, the host comes out with a tray with a tray on his hand, kind of bends down a little, passes Rebecca her salad first, and the quesadilla to you, and he says, please enjoy. And walks away.
What's the name of the team that Ken plays on?
It is the Stonebottom Rockers. Stonebottom Rockers. I was thinking Crushers, but I've heard Crushers too many times. Rock, Granite sounds better. Yeah.
Go Rockers.
There we go. Did you say that to him?
Yeah.
Oh, he turns around and says, he gives you a little bit of a wave. The salad, perfect. Exactly the way you wanted it. The quesadilla the same, no meat?
It's got chicken. I'm building muscle.
Sounds good. Yeah, that's right. That's
Well,
right.
it better
Cool.
be just the way I want it after 45 minutes.
So you guys dig in. Oh, it's delicious. Exactly what you came to look off for. Exactly worth the 35-minute travel all the way up here for it.
And then 45 minutes waiting. What were they growing the lettuce?
Babe, you gotta try this gratitude ritual I'm doing. It's really helping me zen out, really enjoy this view, this delicious food, this spending this time with you and just looking at how great you look.
Roll persuasion.
Let's see. And that would come off of... So that would be 13 plus 1 is 14.
14? Opposed insight?
I'm sorry, Dad. Just really get grumpy when I'm hungry.
Oh, yeah, sure. I get it.
The meal's delicious and passes. You guys have brief conversations between eating, and you pay the hefty tab, and it is time to leave. The guy comes over, takes the plates. Did you enjoy everything?
It was great. Oh, I love coming here.
We love when you come here, Ken.
It's excellent.
Great. You can see relief wash over his face. Just, and he regains his composure. Please come back anytime you want. We'll try and keep the same chair for you.
Excellent. I tipped them 25%, and we head out to the car.
There you go. Yeah, you can see. Look back. He's over at the cash doing the cash. His eyes light up. 25%. They brought the bill over to probably over $120, $120. A really expensive salad.
Let's make the truffles.
But I'm worth it.
So, the
Maybe we can go check out that tent and make out someone over there.
not be too forward.
I mean, we have been dating for a while now, right?
Yeah, it was about 9 months ago that the other head cheerleader quit all of a sudden, and wasn't really very social after. Nobody could tell what happened to her, but she had an altercation with somebody in black hair. It was at a distance, but you're not sure. But she'd never been the same since. Couldn't do it. Couldn't cut it.
And all those nasty rumors swirling around about her and the janitor.
Yeah, you've heard some of them. They were pretty bad, pretty serious.
Carlos? I still find it hard to believe.
63-year-old Carlos.
Oh God.
How rumors fly.
Anyway, I don't care about this shit.
You guys begin down the down from the look off.
We drive towards the tent, yeah.
Yeah. So okay, and the drive down is very similar. It's an excellent drive around the look off. You always get to see the canyon, and the sun is pretty much just past its zenith in the sky, and you guys reach the slope down into the bottom itself. You guys drive down. You got to ease up on the car because taking it too fast down here, you might blow the engine. You probably wouldn't appreciate that very much. But you get down there nonetheless, and it seems to be pretty empty at the parking lot. There's a parking lot there for about 20 cars, and a walking path that goes into the bottom itself.
Are there any signs or warnings?
There are not. There's signs about the trail and stuff like that, you know, walk at your own risk type thing, but nothing new, nothing special.
Okay, well, here, let me just put the top up and, I don't know, maybe let's walk over and just check it out.
Well, I did miss my morning walk today.
In those high heels.
Yeah, well, if you need me to carry you, just let me know. Okay, so I put up the top on the convertible and make sure it's locked.
Bloop, bloop.
And then go and honey, you want to hold my hand?
She does.
It's okay. And now, from behind roll perception, as you guys touch hands.
Oh, that's a nat 20 for a 26.
Of course.
So the perception is a wisdom. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
All right, very good. From behind you guys, as you touch hands, you can hear this crooning, almost from as far away, and then it gets louder, and then it begins like a, it zooms right by you. Your hair goes up in the air so fast you weren't even able to see it. And after you guys look around, you can see it's somebody on a bicycle flying into the granite bottom. And then about 10 or 12 seconds later, you see Frankie roll by his BMX. Just arms out in the air, just big smile on his face. You're wearing a helmet. There's a bit of black greasy hair shooting out of the back. And he goes zooming by.
Now the view is ruined.
As he passed by, they probably would have heard, "Hey, what the hell was that?" And then they would hear in the distance Frankie call out, "Fernand, come back!"
You hear it? Clear as bell. He's hollering out.
I'm glad they're wearing helmets. Is that guy gonna be okay? Like, should I go help them?
He doesn't seem like he's stopping.
Well, we're heading that way anyways.
Okay, well, I'll just keep an eye open. Let me start following the trail, I guess, and the
Yeah, there's a bit of dust and stuff like that blown in from the area, so you can see the bike trail easily enough. But even more so than that, it's straight and flat. You can see them.
Mhm.
They're just getting a little bit tinier as they go on, so not hard to track at all.
Okay.
So you guys begin to follow them.
Are we heading towards the tent?
You don't know where you're headed.
No?
No, you're just going.
Just go.
You're just going. Eventually, you stop as you see Frankie has stopped up ahead, and he's kind of stopped, and he's just kind of looking off around the ridge. He's just kind of looking.
He'll pedal over and skirt to a stop right quick, and actually, he'll try to stop you to a stop.
Let's roll your performance, and that makes sense.
17.
Yeah, it's a stunt. Stunts your performance.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent stoppie. Excellent. You pull up right beside him. He didn't even see it. He is locked. Roll perception.
Fernand, you see that? 19.
He says, yeah, I see that. And now you see it too. This massive green tent. It goes up about 60 feet in the air and maybe about 200 feet wide.
No, Fernand, I was talking about the When? He looks over to Fernand confused and just says, "When?" He points at the tent.
He kind of just dumbfounded and he says, My dad says we're not going to be getting this granite until I take over the company. This is weird.
Until you take over the company. What are you talking about?
Well, we pull the granite from over there, he points, and it's really far away, and there's a shit ton of granite. He says there's tons of granite. They won't reach here until I'm 50 years old.
And what are they setting up a tent to get that?
If we don't work under tents, we just claw it out of the ground. We use the machines, the big caterpillars.
That's a big tent.
That's not
carnival.
That's not my father's tent.
It's kind of weird. I don't know. So is it like right there, or is it?
It's right there. So it's about 300 feet away. Yeah, around the ridge, just about 300 feet away.
Is it like some sort of weird carnival or something? You think there's like clowns in there or something?
He laughs. Clowns? Give me a break, Frankie.
He shrugs. He's like, what? I'm scared of them. I don't like them.
Sorry, just making a note of that. I'm kind of curious, to say the least.
Yeah, me too. But if there's clowns there, I'm getting out.
You guys see these two as you begin approaching. You're maybe about 100 feet away, as they seem to be locked off, looking at something in the distance, talking between each other.
Have you ever seen this tent before?
No.
I wonder
Why would
if
I see it?
I mean, it's right here in the middle of the valley. People can see it far away. I don't know. Could they be growing drugs or something in there?
Right out of the granite.
in the middle of a canyon where they mine. It's graphite, right?
I think it's granite.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Every year they give each one of the rockers some free granite. Have you seen all the granite I got in my house? I'm pretty sure it's granite.
Gosh, what granite?
I've got a whole rock garden.
I can't even put my car in the garage. What granite?
They have a few pet rocks.
Alright, this seems like a bad idea to me, but maybe we should just go check it out for like a little bit longer. And then, who the hell are those two guys? They look a little sketchy, but I think I could take them.
You guys would both recognize Ferdinand. Ferdinand, he is Stonebottom's son.
Ah, wait, it's Ferdinand.
He's a nerd.
I could take him.
Math club, chess club.
He's in my math class.
You know Frankie as well. Frankie is the local BMX stunt guy, slacker, failure.
You smell him from here.
Wait, I think that guy was in the grocery store. Alright, well, let's go check it out, okay? Alright, so we walk up to those guys and say, hey, Frankie, I didn't recognize you earlier when you were wearing that apron. And Ferdinand, how's it going, buddy? I got 9 out of 10 on my last math quiz, thanks to you.
Hey Ken, I'm glad I could help you with that. I really am. Hi, Rebecca. Hi.
Rebecca just rolls her eyes.
Okay.
Do you guys know anything about this tent? Like, it's bigger than the one I've seen when we go to practice at the Nationals.
Yeah, it's like some weird carnival tent, but it's all green. It's really, really weird, man. I don't know.
I wonder if it's drug dealers. I've heard about stuff like this. They have tents out in the middle of nowhere. That could be full of weed.
Clowns who deal drugs?
It could be interesting.
That's even worse.
Alright, let's take a closer look. Just back me up. Alright, so then I start to jog over towards it. I was like, Rebecca, I just have to know. I'm just gonna jog over and take a closer look on it.
Ken begins to move.
Oh, I'll walk after him.
Ferdinand.
Yeah.
Ferdinand will also follow if the group begins to go.
He'll go in tow as well, just keeping casual pace and on his bike.
You're jogging, right?
Yeah.
He's jogging.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna just keep on his bike. And
Gotcha.
just,
I'm staying at least 10 feet away from the nerd and the greaseball.
Ferdinand, does your dad know anything about? Do you know anything about this place? This is your dad's where he does his business.
Yeah, but we're not here yet. We shouldn't be here yet, unless something else is happening that I don't know of. But we shouldn't be here yet. The valley's full of granite still.
Yeah, no, he says that something about the granite's not going to be here for another 50 years or something. I don't know. I was kind of zoned out, to be honest.
What are you talking about? Rocks don't grow.
From 10 feet back. Everybody roll perception, please. And Frankie, roll with advantage.
Oh, advantage?
Yep.
Well, it's going to be a 19 or a whatever. So
I got a 19.
14.
19 on the dice, so that's 27.
Is that a 19 total?
I've got 19. Yeah, with plus 4.
Okay, sounds good. You smell ozone. You know that smell that comes off the TVs after they've been on for a really long time, that electrical byproduct smell? Ozone. You smell it. That strong scent of O3.
I smell ozone.
When he says it, you kind of pick it up too now. You do not. You don't really, yeah.
It's like somebody shut off a massive TV, and how far away from the...
You guys now put 60 feet.
Something electrical? I think maybe when lightning's about to hit, they can maybe have these experiences. Frankie, is it? No, not Frankie. Ferdinand. You're the brains of this operation. What do you think?
I don't don't smell anything.
Fernand, what like ozone? Like that's usually after when we turn off the TV after the game when the power went out. That was there too, yeah.
You smell that? So there must be some power here. There must be something. I don't. Looks around. Natural 18. I don't see it. Where would we get getting power from? I don't see anything.
Yeah,
there's nothing here. It's in the canyon.
Yeah, they'd have to like run it under, but then they'd have to dig up the ground.
Dig through the granite.
Guys,
come on, Frankie.
I saw this show about Tesla. Have you heard of Nikola Tesla? He was like this genius, and he was building all this like power technology, and then the government came and basically took all his stuff. Could this be some kind of Tesla thing?
I don't know, that sounds pretty dope though.
I did see that on the Histoire channel.
Rebecca, we think it's a Tesla thing.
You're all just talking nerd, okay?
Roll perception, Rebecca.
That is a 13.
Yeah, ozone, television, your makeup and mirrors and cigarettes. But this isn't you.
Yeah, no. When you start talking about something that matters, maybe I'll pay attention.
Okay, I'm gonna level with you all. If there's clowns in there, I'm getting out. I'm going to get help. Okay?
Clowns?
Clowns.
Really?
I'm scared of them. Dead to rights.
That's stupid.
No, it's a giant tent. It's like 5 million feet long.
Being scared of clowns is stupid. It's not like they're spiders or anything.
I mean, maybe it's not clowns. Maybe there's elephants. Alright, let's...
Not that I'm
Alright, so you guys are 60 feet away from the tent. You guys see that the tent does have an opening. A small opening. You can see it's arched, and it just seems to be in the fabric itself.
Okay, everyone, just play really cool. As far as I can tell, I look around. There were no cars or anything, right?
There is not.
Maybe this place is abandoned. Okay, let's just go take a closer look.
Maybe the clowns are all on break.
Alright. So I walk up to the opening, and I call out, "Hey, is anyone in there?"
Roll perception as well.
14.
14. You look in, you call out, "Hey!" You look around, and you can see on the inside ring of the tent that goes around are cars, vehicles, army vehicles.
Holy shit.
And they all go around like there's a Hummer, there's a Jeep. No tanks or anything like that, mainly just transportation. You see a flatbed truck there as well, all shaded in green.
Oh, what's in there, Ken?
You don't see anybody, and nobody responds.
Holy shit, guys, this is some kind of army shit.
That's cool.
Oh, no, Frankie, there might be army clowns in there.
Army clowns.
With AK-47s.
They fire rubber bullets.
Oh. Screw off, Rebecca. So he'll hop off his bike. And he'll go poke his head in.
Roll perception.
It's 20.
Okay, there we go. With the 20, you see the cars. You don't see any people. What you see is equipment and tables kind of set up circular around the center of this tent. And they leave, they probably leave about 70 feet between the nearest equipment and the middle of the tent. You look up, and perched in this tent, you can see the metal exoskeleton holding the tent up is perched it looks like, you've had a tour through the Stewart and Stewart Baby Company before, and you've seen where the managers sit. They sit up top so they can look down at all the workers and see everybody's doing it. It looks like that. It's got windows on all the sides. You can't see through them, but it's up there.
And does that ozone smell really strong now?
It is.
And so, is there like stairs leading up to that managerial place, or?
Not that you can see.
He'll actually step right into the tent.
Okay, you step right into the tent. You walk in. It's about 30 feet of cars and equipment before you reach the empty space.
Are there any motorcycles?
I would say there's a few army motorcycles hanging around. Yes.
It's just gonna. He looks up. He's like, oh, what? There's like some sort of weird room up there, but there's no stairs. He glances off to the left and sees one of the motorbikes. He's like, that's so cool. And he goes right over to that motorbike.
Okay, so you guys see Frankie walk in, look up, look down, and just walk out of sight. You see him still. Ferdinand and Rebecca do not see him.
Frankie, what are you doing?
There's a bike. It's really cool.
I'm like,
Are you making a good choice or a bad choice, Frankie? Think about it.
I don't know. He already has a big budget. They can go without a bike.
you really want the army clowns to come and chase you down for the bike? You know they fit more of them in those vehicles than you would think. Oh, and if there are any army clowns in here, this one's afraid of them. As I walk into the tent.
And it echoes all around inside the tent.
Okay, then I call out, hey, is anyone here?
Again, you call out.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem you don't see anybody.
Wow, this is weird. Usually the army doesn't leave a whole bunch of their cool stuff in the middle of the desert.
I know, it's so perfect. He's like turning the. He's on the
Not,
bike.
not even listening to these guys. It's one of the ones with the side thing too,
Yeah,
for
he's
someone
got-
to sit in.
He's got the sidecar on, and he's turning it. It's like he's doing the like little sound. Like,
Oh, okay. Ferdinand sees you. Oh, he fails his wisdom save. He jumps to the side and begins to play.
Wow.
Yeah.
I look around and see, is there any way to get up to that control room?
How far do you go any further in the room?
Yeah. I walk into the room and...
Okay, so as soon as you pass the equipment and enter the inner area, you can see at the back there seems to be a catwalk that kind of goes up along one of the main supports that lead up to the viewing booth.
Does it have a railing?
It looks like it. Looks like it, but it just seemed to be too far back. It just looked like it blended in with the surrounding exoskeleton. Endoskeleton. Anyway.
Okay, well, this is weird. I guess we should just maybe check it out, because no one's told us not to. Guys, I'm gonna jog over there and...
Ferdinand is like, oh, are you sure?
No, I'm not sure.
Maybe we should all go together.
Okay. Are you sure you virgins are gonna be able to stop playing with that bike?
Ken Power, are you a virgin? It's really important now how you take this remark against these two clowns.
Rebecca and I been together 9 months, and she's like smokes, and I'm not a virgin.
So you don't take offense to that in any way. You guys, however,
someone's got to help the virgins.
Ferdinand, definitely virgin.
can I roll percent?
You can roll.
I'm gonna roll percentile.
Roll percentile and let me know what it is.
Under 50? Virgin.
No, I'll keep the numbers myself.
Gotcha. That's 3.
Well, you are not a virgin. However, you don't like to tell the story or be reminded of the story at all.
I'm not a virgin, but I don't want to talk about it.
That's awkward.
Your aunt doesn't count.
He goes beet red in the face. He goes beet red.
Okay, guys, enough joking around. Come on, let's go check this thing out.
So I'll get Ken and Ferdinand to roll perception, and the rest of you roll with disadvantage. Ferdinand, don't see shit. 11.
27.
With a disadvantage?
19 and 20.
Oh my god.
22? Nat 1 for a 7.
There you go. Okay. So you guys are kind of moving through the middle of this area, and you see at first, Frankie, that there's a hole. You can just see because the light difference as the ground is completely flat. Just the different shade of the light. There's an indent just up there, about 30 more feet.
And are they about to walk in?
No, you guys are all in a group within 10 feet of each other. You see it before they do.
Oh, yeah. Hey. There's a hole.
There's a hole in the ground. You guys see it? A hole in the granite.
They would have needed... Ferdinand, they would have needed like something like heavy duty.
You see, Ferdinand rolled a 2. He still doesn't see it.
Ferdinand, he snaps. And
He's just like looking up, like, what's going on here? And he looks down in the hole. It's awful. It's awful round. How do they get it so perfect?
It's like they used like a laser or something. I don't know.
Oh man, this is some kind of UFO shit. I've seen programs about this stuff.
You guys,
You really need to stop watching all that nerd shit.
Rebecca, you can smell something heavy. You don't know what it is, but it's this heavy scent. The ozone is very heavy here.
I didn't think it was possible, but there's something that smells worse than you.
Yeah, it's kind of rank. It's like I stuck my face in a TV when it's on static and turned it off. Neal,
Funny that you mentioned that particularly. Do you guys approach or you keep going? I mean, you don't see anything. There seems to be a hole in the ground. It doesn't look like any claws or anything's jumping up out of it. But the stairs are still ahead of you another 70 feet.
I'm curious to look down the hole. I just gotta take a look.
Does the smell get worse the closer you get to the hole?
It's very pungent here. It might get slightly worse, but this area, it's pungent.
Okay.
Alright.
I look around, is there like a stone on the ground or anything?
A stone?
Yeah.
No. No, it is perfectly flat, just like the rest of the canyon.
Well, I'm going to hold my nose.
Okay.
And I'm going to go over and look in the hole.
Okay, Rebecca trots over and looks in the hole, holding her nose. Roll perception.
It stinks. That is a 23.
Okay, 23. As you look down, you see this hole. It's a hemisphere just bore into the ground. It's about 20 feet wide.
Okay.
And down in the middle of it, hovering on the ground, is this, it looks like a round ball, somewhat changing shape, just somewhat floating there, just rotating. And it looks like after about 2 o'clock in the morning, when the cable shuts off and you get the fuzz, the black and white pixels, that's what it looks like. Just constantly morphing, constantly changing.
Ken? There's something in the hole.
Oh man. Am I dreaming? I pinch my nose and try to test if I'm dreaming.
You are not dreaming.
Whoa. I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Roll intelligence if anybody wants to. There's, I guess it would be your score of knowledge.
Arcana.
Closest thing would be Arcana, the closest thing we have in that thing. So I'll just attribute it to whatever it's supposed to be.
Rebecca,
Yeah,
14.
Rebecca has no ranks, no proficiency in any intelligence-based anything.
Nice.
She has a flat 0.
I got 17.
Okay, that's all right. 17. You're looking at it. You don't know what this is. You've never seen anything like this except for inside of a television tube. But you think that's just coincidence. It somehow looks like the dark is consuming the white, but then the white is coming back up, and it's just a continual cycle of it consuming itself on the surface and reforming.
What the heck is that thing? I've never even seen anything like this.
You're not paying attention to this. You don't know anything about it. You kind of look up and you can see that something sparked up there. And then the scent of ozone grows 10 times more than it was. Everybody roll a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 4.
5!
21.
You are the only one left conscious. The rest of you fall unconscious. Ken,
Feels so
as
good.
you see Rebecca look up and she goes like, "What's that?" And, you hear her moan. And you look up too and you can see a spark. and another spark. And then from 4 different points on this, on the viewing booth, electric bolts hit the middle and shoot down at this round, circular, black and white object. And it hits, and you can feel the ground rumble. It kind of rumbles. All 3 of them fall in the hole as they roll down in. And then you can see it grow and kind of shift, and then bolts of lightning shoot out, hitting the exoskeleton everywhere, bzz, 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 bouncing back everywhere. One comes down, hits Frankie, Frankie disappears. Another one comes down, hits Rebecca, Rebecca disappears. Another one comes down and hits you, Ken, right in the chest. It goes blank. Quiet. Silence. Ken, you open your eyes. Roll perception.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Very good. You open your eyes, you can smell horses and dung. You look, you can see torchlight? Torchlight? You can see bars, long iron bars from the top of a stony outcropping all the way to the bottom. You lift your hands up, they're shackled. You don't recognize, you're wearing gauntlets or gloves, and then you stand up, and it's this heave of standing up. You stand up with your 2 front feet, clop, clop, and you hear 2 more behind you. You look back behind you. Now, roll history for Ken.
Okay. History. Let's see.
It's based off your intelligence. You may not have proficiency in it.
Okay, I guess you do have. 18, 19, 20, 21.
Oh, fantastic. You've seen television shows. You've read some books. You've seen some things. You're a centaur. You've seen this in show. You're standing up, you back into the bars jangle and shake at the force that you backed up into them. There's manacles on both of your hooves and your hands.
What the? I'm a Sagittarian. What the hell just happened? Rebecca, Frankie, Ferdinand, where are you guys?
Frankie, you wake up to your name being called out.
No. That's the first thing that he does as soon as he wakes up. Because he thinks he's gonna die.
You know immediately, you say that your voice, that's not my voice. You don't sound like this.
No.
You stand up right away, and you are light on your feet. Way lighter than you thought you ever could be.
What's this? What? My voice. He tries to touch his face, can he?
Yeah, are you wearing any armor?
Studded leather.
Okay, that's fine. You're just manacled, you can still touch your face, feel around.
What the? He runs his hands where there was baby face. Now there's...
Yeah.
There's definition. He's... What? Ken? Ferdinand?
Ken, you hear somebody calling names. You don't recognize the voice.
Whoa, did someone just call my name? Frankie, is that you?
Ken, is that you?
You guys can hear each other, but you can't see each other.
I seem to be shackled, and my body seems to not be the way I expect.
What do you mean? My voice doesn't sound like my own voice. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, nice. There we go. Slipping it out. Nice.
Dude,
I like that.
I think I have a horse's dong.
Well, lucky you. He puts his hands over and he feels pointy ears.
You've played lots of video games. Lots. You know. You kind of know.
I'm a Keebler. I'm an elf. What the hell is going on?
Rebecca, You... That's good. You take 3 points of damage as a boot comes across your face and you fall off the chair that you were sleeping in. And this rather large, gruesome looking man looks over you and he says, "Get up! If you go asleep again, you'll be in there with him." And he walks out and slams, before he leaves, and he calls out, "Y'all better shut up, or you're gonna look like the rest of them that aren't making any more noise." And he slams the door. You can hear the irons slam on the door as it slams shut. Rebecca, you are sitting on the floor, this hard stone tile floor with smooth tiled walls. You can see about 60 feet down cages built into rock on the sides.
Where in the hell am I?
That's not your voice. Oh, he got a pompous Perrier.
He had one in his pocket.
So do I see anyone else in... I don't see anybody.
Nobody not in a cage.
Okay. What do I see in the cages?
You, in the first 2 cages, you see a half dismembered body still hanging from the wall.
Ugh.
The other cage, there are more than one corpse decomposing. There's another one that you can't quite see in, and you can see somebody, a large rump and a large black tail, flap out of a set of bars, and the bars shake and thunder at the force.
Something else that smells worse than Frankie. Frankie, Ken, are you here?
You can hear that.
Yeah, I'm over here. I'm in some kind of cage and I'm manacled.
You're not Ken.
Yeah, my voice has changed somehow.
I thought you already went through puberty, baby.
Yeah, I do feel pretty jacked though.
You should.
I tried pulling apart the manacles just with my brute strength.
Roll it.
What would I roll?
D20 with your athletics.
Athletics.
Which is pretty decent.
Yeah. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
They hold tight.
I don't know what happened to my voice. It sounded like somebody from the cast of BBC cooking show or something. Oh no.
Do you look at yourself, Rebecca?
Yes. And for you guys, that's what she looks like.
Oh, yes.
You kind of look down at yourself, and first you're taken aback, and then slightly you're like, ooh. And then this is definitely wrong.
Yeah.
Something's wrong.
Yeah. I mean, I still have all of my fingers. I would assume all of my toes. I can feel them, but I can't see them through the boots I'm wearing. But I like the colors. Well, lack thereof. So much better than what I'm allowed to wear at home. And, well, I'm going to get up in order to go and find where Ken is.
It's a straight corridor, except for the cages on the left and the right-hand sides, built into the
I'm
stone.
going to try and locate which one of them his voice is coming from.
I'm over here.
And it's not something that Rebecca would do normally, but the new person that she is...
You're Stone Cold Rebecca right now.
Stone Cold Rebecca?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she sits up then, and she gets up off of the ground and rubs the side of her face where she was kicked. Whoever did that is gonna pay.
She's from the marsh, baby. She don't take that.
Oh, feed the one of these boots.
I don't know where my car keys are.
Your car keys.
My dad's gonna kill me if I've lost the car keys. And it smells like horse shit in here.
Well, yeah. I head over to where I'm hearing the voice from, and
Yeah, you see about an 8-foot tall roll history. Yeah, an 8-foot tall roll history.
8 foot tall. That is a 3.
You see
What
an
the
8-foot
fuck?
tall horse with a human torso on it, and he is ripped. He's got this long hair, like the whole ripped, like Hercules on a horse. Okay, shackled, with a dumbfounded look on his face, but still just stacked.
Ken, is that you?
And what am I looking at?
You are looking at a human female. Kind of similar.
Different color hair.
Different color hair.
Yeah. And also not wearing the typical sort of clothing that she would wear. This is, well, far more covering.
Clad in
Rebecca, is that you? You look pretty hot.
Well, at least that hasn't changed. What are you?
I don't know. I think I must be. I think that energy must have affected me some way. Like maybe I'm like the Hulk or something.
I'm gonna see if she even knows who the Hulk is. She's not a.
That would be a comics kind of thing, I think.
So that would probably
back then.
Yeah. No. No, that's a 6.
Can you open this door? I'm like locked in here and chained, and that sucks.
Yeah. Well, I would need keys in order to do that.
Roll perception. As you say, I would need.
That is a 23.
As you go down, you clang the ring of keys that's on your bolted to your belt pouch there. Or cling.
Oh,
Am I in a
found them.
Yes, you were. And you were also shackled at the feet.
Hey. No, I'm in here too. Care to give me a hand, please?
I think Frankie has turned into an English guy.
I'm an elf. Look,
You sound like one of the Beatles.
I agree. It does. I don't like this at all. He's trying.
Maybe Ringo?
He tries standing up, and he gets to his feet, and can he shuffle over to the edge?
Hey, you
to
can,
the
get, you
bars?
can get to the cage.
And he looks over, and he holds the bars. He's like, "Get me out of here, please."
Well, at least the smell's gone.
From your angle, you can see a centaur in a cage and a human female clad in leathers. Just finding a ring of keys.
Wait. Ken, is that you? He points one of his fingers, and he's like, "Oh." He looks down at his hand, and he notices that it's like slender
Yeah.
and like feminine.
You just had a pedicure. Or
Yeah.
a manicure, right?
Ken, is that? I have like a girl's hands. What is this? He's just confused. He's baffled. So, and if they look at him, he's about a 5'10" elf. You know, it looks like just something peeled off of a.
Your history for centaurs was wicked. You know what an elf looks like.
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen you in. You're from a storybook. You're from Lord of the Rings, dude.
What? Which one am I? Am I the one with the bow?
Yeah, you're the one with the bow.
The one with the bow. Brown hair, though. It's the only difference. And he's got like this kind of olive complexion. He just a straight up wood elf. That's what he looks like. Just dark brown hair. These kind of green forest green eyes and olive complexion that would like blend into most wooded areas, I guess you could say. And he's got scars on his face, and he's got this kind of studded leather armor, and it's got like this kind of trim on it that's kind of shimmering, but it's doesn't seem to be anything unique. It's just kind of like outfitted, kind of tailored, I guess you could say. And he's got like if he has anything, he would have a couple of rings across his belt. Assuming since he's in prison, they would have taken everything off of him. But
Probably, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, well.
You're still in your armor, just no weapons or anything of the sort.
Rebecca, let's open these doors.
Well, I'm looking for which key says is for the door, but none of them are labeled. How is anyone supposed to know what key to use?
Seriously, I've got to take a leak, and I feel like it's going to be a lot. You're going to want to get that door open. And where's Ferdinand? I call up.
No response.
Well, I am going to try the first. I'm just going to grab one key at random and try it in the door.
Roll a d4.
Okay,
There's 4 keys.
There it is.
The second key opens the cages.
Key number 3. No, not this one. And I'm going to try again, and I'm not paying attention to which one I just released. So I grabbed one at random, I tried it, I released it, and now I'm just going to grab another one. And number 1.
Nope.
And again, number 4. And does she remember which one? Yeah, she tries the one that she hasn't tried yet. With a 16.
The cage opens.
Okay.
It slides outward. It swings outwards.
Okay, I clamber out, but I still got these manacles on.
You can get about 4 inches out the door,
Yeah.
and you can't go any further. Manacles on your feet are holding you back.
Okay, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Do you have any keys for these manacles?
Well,
Maybe hand me your keys and I can try them.
It's number 3 on the d4.
I toss them to you then.
Okay, sure.
A d4 is probably going to be the hardest thing to find in that bag.
Wow.
Yeah.
I got it. No. Nope. Boom.
Okay. First, no. Second, no. Third, comes off, and quickly, boom, boom, boom. You knock off all the manacles. You're free. The weight's off your hands and legs. It feels good, like it's been there a lot longer than you think it has been.
Oh shit. Thanks, hon. Here, let's go help out Frankie here. So I just clamber over to Frankie with the keys.
Before they do that, can he feel around and see if they this guy is like a thief.
Yeah, and I need you. I didn't know what you're doing. Are you just asking for help?
Oh, well.
If you're just asking for help, no. If you're gonna try something, something might happen.
Yeah. So looking around, is there anything on the floor that looks thin and enough to get into the to manipulate the shadow?
I'm gonna say you are completely unfamiliar with the lock. You may have to investigate that first.
All right. He'll well, I guess look down because he's not shackled at the hands, is he?
No, you're just shackled at the feet. You were a much bigger problem. They had to shackle you right down. As you were walking over, you can see him kind of filling you, like playing with the lock. Roll investigation.
So 12.
All right. And okay, there you go. As you're feeling around the lock, you have a flash in your head, and it's just a quick flash of you. You can feel that it's you, and you're on the opposite side of the door looking at the lock, and you have 2 things in your hands, and you click it open, and then you quickly shove them down your sleeve, and then you're back. It was just a flash, and you kind of see him just kind of blank there just for a moment.
He'll check his sleeve.
There are 2 picks there.
Cool. He'll go ahead and he'll try. He'll
Roll
like his
disadvantage.
disadvantage. Alright. So that's 10 and oh no.
Need a second D20 for disadvantage.
Some skills will be rolling at disadvantage to start with because of the conditions. We're rolling.
Completely
And you roll twice and take the lower.
Yeah.
completely foreign to us.
So what's your score there?
Minimum 10, maximum 16.
Okay, so with a 10, you can get them in there, and they slide in. This is familiar. They're in there. This is the right way, but yeah, there's more to it. There's just more to it. And then Ken, you walk up, and you can see him. He's got these two long spindle things inside, and he's trying to work it, and it's just.
Almost got it. No, wait, no, wait. He's mumbling to himself.
Where did you learn to do that? You look like you're trying to jack a car.
He looks up and he's like, I don't know.
I do have, I think, the key right here.
When he pops it out, he's like, that will work better. He kind of goes on his back and just lifts his feet up because it'd probably be easier that way than just bending down. So he rolls on his back.
Are you going to try and...
Oh, no, he's not going to keep messing with it. He's basically just getting on his back so they have easier access to the lock and pulling his feet up.
There's a lock on the cage, and then I guess manacles on your feet. So
you open the door, it opens, you lay on your back and stick your feet in the air?
Yep, so it's easier for them to get down.
Okay, that's interesting.
Dude, I'm 8 feet tall and I have the body of a horse. Let me just toss you these keys. Awesome, dude.
Can he try to catch him?
Yeah, easily catch him. You and your hands are around. That's true. I forgot you were that tall. You wouldn't have to get on your back and stick your feet in the air.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. So he grabs the keys and he's like, oh, no, I just feel like an idiot.
So, roll a d4.
D4?
You just
unless you want to
feel
tell
like an idiot?
which key it is.
It's a 1.
He tries the first key. No.
2.
Yeah, you got it. There you go. Second key goes. Good. Plunk. What was the third? Doesn't matter. You found it. Fuck. I think I messed them up.
We still gotta find Frankie.
I'm Frankie.
Oh no, sorry, Ferdinand.
I thought you were Ferdinand.
Fernand.
Did you want to say something, Rebecca? Okay.
I look around to see if there's any other prisoners there.
You do see another prisoner. If you go up and down, there's only one, and in the other cages, they're just dismembered bodies.
Holy fuck, this place is dark, guys. This is bullshit. I go over to the one person that's there. I'm like, Ferdinand, is that you?
The slump, the body that's there kind of rolls over, and it's this old man, a long graying beard, and he kind of shambles up to on his knees, and he says, "No, I am Frederick the Wise."
Says the man in a cage.
Where are we, Frederick the Wise?
Where are you? You're in jail.
I think we got that part.
Frankie, bring the keys over here. Maybe we can let this guy out.
Yeah, no, I suppose we do need a guide here. I don't know what the hell's going on, so...
Alright, Frederick the Wise, we're looking for a friend. He was with us, but we've all been somehow transformed. Honestly, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Transformed? Okay. I was just kidnapped. They took me and my family and most of my community.
And who's they?
The ones who hold us.
Is it the U.S. military?
No. The Belarus. The Belarus. They hold this citadel. They hold it in protection.
Okay, I'm gonna try and just open the door for him.
Yep. You know which key it is.
Okay, alright.
It opens up. He is unshackled.
Okay,
He
great.
kind of shambles up. He's got this old knotty cane and kind of walks forward. Thank you. And he goes, moves his hands around, and he turns into a 25-year-old man in stout robes, and he's holding a book. Thank you. Thank you.
That was dope.
Do you think you can turn me back into the football player I used to be?
Football?
Yeah. You know, the pigskin football?
Pig's skin. If you want levers, I can perhaps summon some animal you could procure levers from.
Okay, this is gonna take longer than I thought, guys. Wow. Well, we're still looking for our buddy, our friend Ferdinand. Do you know if there were any other prisoners taken?
No, you've been in here longer than I.
What?
That one over there, the elf, came in recently and kind of looks at you and says, "That one's not very nice."
Whoa, that's
Oh,
my
is that-
girlfriend you're talking about there.
And he kind of holds his shoulder. Good. Hi again. You have a flashback. You go blank for a moment and you remember this man. You see him. You were out on patrol with several others approaching on a town. And this particular town was a little too close to the citadel that you were guarding, so you had to be wiped out. So you went in, you killed most of them, you and your band, and kidnapped those you thought could be useful. Finding upon return that the really fancy-looking man turned out to be an old, withery human, half dead, you just threw him in a cage. But you do remember hitting him on the shoulder with a club at one point as he kind of holds his shoulder and you kind of flash back. So that one's not very nice.
Well, she can be a bit crude sometimes, but she's not that bad.
Yeah, he's confused now. You speak like you're in league with her. He steps back in the cage for a moment and starts to open the lid of his book for a moment.
Okay, hey, don't freak. Everything's gonna be okay. We just gotta figure out where we are and what we're doing and how we get home.
Roll persuasion.
Oh, natural 20.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. You don't belong here?
No.
Do I look like I belong here? And I look down on myself.
Yes. There are many in the centaur race that roam the lands. You all look like you could belong here.
And what lands? I'm not familiar.
This is the land of Roten.
Roten.
You mean Rhode Island? God. They say respect your elders, but some of them are just dumb. How could you mispronounce that?
No, we're not in Rhode Island. We're in the land of Roten, but governed by the king of Roten, King Grammerheim.
What a dumb name.
Grammerheim.
I have a whole different memory of a whole other life, and now I don't know what's real anymore.
I didn't even know elves were real, and yet he flicks his ears. Look at me.
Okay.
I was human, like you, and
Well,
now I'm
that's-
this.
That's just a mere. Look,
He looks. Can you read it? Is it in?
it's common.
It's common.
It's a spell. It's called polymorph. I can turn people into a human. I can turn people into bears.
You can turn people into things.
So you're saying that you did
And
this
I'm
stuff?
Santa Claus.
No, I've been in that cell. I've been waiting.
I'm lost. I'm lost.
Well, hey, okay, this is pretty crazy. It's been a crazy day. Can we just get somewhere safe, guys, where we can, like, regroup and figure out what to do next?
I want to know where Fernand is. Can't wait to tell him that I almost beat him in the game. No, I already did that. No, I didn't do that. The power went out. Oh, everything's going upside down. He just holds his head in, like, disbelief.
Yeah.
Stress.
He's kind of just eyeing this elf that's having a mental breakdown. And he says, he points at you, if you are not with the Belrus.
I don't even know who they are.
This is very strange for him. Very well. We will take the lead if you don't mind, but it's through those doors and out. We can get to the countryside and perhaps hide, and I can go, and you can go your own way. But it's out there.
Well, we could go outside, but I still want to find Ferdinand.
Yeah, no, you and me both. Fernand, are you here anywhere?
Call out. The voice echoes throughout the chamber.
It's Frankie.
Again, echoes voice throughout the chamber. There you go. Okay.
I don't hear
Nothing.
anything. Oh.
And the wizard, the younger looking man says, "Oh, shh, don't want to do that. They don't like it when you make noise."
Oh, right.
Roll perception.
He looks back at the bars. 21.
21. You hear a door slam. You hear the heavy iron on the door slam against the frame itself. And then you can hear thudding coming towards this room.
How far away would you say?
Not quite sure how far away, but that door closed was pretty loud.
Oh, shit. Kid, he's gonna try to get back in the cell and fake putting the shackles back on and shut the door.
You can do all of that. Yes, you can. Okay, you see Frankie the elf, run in, shut the door, and put his manacles back on. You see the 25-year-old elf, or 25-year-old human, turn back to the old man, run over and lay down, and shut the door.
Alright, well, I am going to... Come on!
What are you telling me? I just got out of there.
You still haven't pissed yet.
Yeah. Shit. I look around. Is there a weapon anywhere?
She's the only one with weapons. She's the only one with weapons.
What is it? Hand me one of those weapons that you've got.
And what are you going to do with one of them?
Whatever I have to do.
Whatever I have to do. Roll, yeah, that's right. Whatever I have. See, I'm waiting for things like this for you guys to say these. Oh, that's not that one. That's right. Okay, good. You say, whatever I have to do. Flash out. And you can hear the words echo in your mind as you're down on your knees, and there's another horseman in front of you, an older man, long graying hair flowing down, and he has his sword down on your shoulder, and he says, "You, my son, I charge you to find the relic of Una. You are the only one." And that's when an arrow comes from behind you and strikes him in the chest. And he falls to the ground. And you wake up. And you come out of your flash.
The hell?
Are you going to take it or not?
And what is she handing me?
Short sword.
Okay,
I don't know how to use... I don't know much about weapons, so she's actually handing it to you point first.
Okay, I grab the sword, and then I walk towards the door where I hear the sound, and I relieve myself.
Okay. Roll a d6. 5? Okay, so it takes you about a minute and a half to finish this process. By that time, before that finishes, you have an action to do something still. Everybody's acted except you.
Well, what am I gonna do? Well, if he's gonna stab somebody, what other weapons? I look at what
You are fully equipped.
Okay.
Fully
Well,
equipped.
I remember the club that I used to bludgeon the old man. So I am going to grab the club and I'm gonna two-handed. I'm gonna go and wait by the door that Buddy stormed out of after kicking me.
Sounds good.
I'm going to hide on the side where, not the way the door opens, but on the inside of.
Yeah, so it's going to open and keep
So
you
that
covered?
if the door gets thrown wide open, I'm not going to get splattered.
Gotcha, okay. So you'd be sitting on the same side that he came out and kicked you in the face the first time.
Yeah.
Or you'd be standing there.
And I'm waiting there with this.
Okay.
I'm
sounds
ready
good.
to swing.
Okay. And the door opens.
Sort of feels like a baseball bat.
You guys see a man standing there, not as tall as you, but probably about twice as wide. He's wearing a chest plate, and under that leathers, and in his hand he has a club like yours, but it's about twice as long, and it has 2 iron bands at the very top.
Okay.
And he's got it in one hand, he pushes the door open with the other. You guys get around before anything happens. What do you do?
Did I catch a glimpse of the guy who kicked me in the side of the head?
Oh yeah, this guy.
This is this guy?
This
Oh,
is
I
this
swing.
guy.
I swing for the fences.
Swing, roll an attack.
Two-handed baseball bat. That is my first attack roll is a nat 20.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Hey, that's so cool. The first attack roll of the back, nat 20. That's a good sign. Excellent. So, you hit.
Alright, and I'm two-handing my quarterstaff that I use as a bludgeon. So that is 10. I'm a monk, so plus my 4 dexterity, that is 14 points of damage, and I'm going to follow it up with a knee to the groin.
Okay. Okay.
Kick me in the head, why don't you? That is a lot lower with an 8.
An 8. As you swing in with you're going to knee him in the balls?
I'm going to try and knee him in the balls.
Okay. As you go to knee him in the balls, he takes the butt end of his staff and glides your foot, your knee away. Just out of the way almost. Ken.
How far away is he from me?
You have to make a 5-foot step and you'll be right within his range.
Okay, well then, I'm going to try and, let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna attack him with the sword.
Okay. You walk up, hit him with the sword, roll an attack.
Still peeking.
16, do I get?
You will get to 16 plus 2 plus your strength modifier.
Which is 4.
Yeah.
So that's 20.
22 to hit.
20.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
You,
Do I get a proficiency bonus? Is that why I get?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
plus 3.
Okay, yeah.
you catch him with the long sword, with the short sword. Roll a d6 for your damage and add your strength modifier.
Okay. 2 plus 4 is 6.
6 points. All right.
That'll teach you to hit my girlfriend.
You swing down, you slash at his chest, and you can see a confusion go over his eyes. Just for a moment. You also have a surprise. You're also in the surprise round.
No, he quickly realizes that he doesn't have any weapons on him, at least as far as he knows. He's gonna pat himself down.
Pat yourself down. Roll perception. Or investigation, sorry.
12.
12. You find a dagger. Oh, nice.
He takes it
nice
out.
dagger too.
He takes it in a backhanded grip like he's playing like Call of Duty.
It seems natural.
He just gives it a few like test swings, and he's just and his cell. Is it like
You are 60 feet away from the door.
60? Gotcha.
60? Roughly 60, maybe 50.
Maybe
But still, a double move anyway to get up to him. But, yeah.
I could dash.
Yeah. Oh, you have
But you don't have cunning action until second.
Yeah, that's right. Second level, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
So you could dash, but you would only get there, or you'd just get there, you wouldn't be able to attack.
He's going to do that. He's going to throw open the door and just... He has 70 feet of movement if he dashes 35 speed as a wood elf.
Okay, there you go. Perfect.
So
Yeah,
he'll get up.
You definitely get up there.
And can he get behind him?
Yeah, you can enter his attack range, and as long as you move around him within 5 feet, there's no attack of opportunity as long as you stay there. But if you do, you can get around him on the other side.
All right, yeah, he'll kind of just slip by, just right behind him in the door, and he's going to try to shut the door.
The door opened inwards.
Oh, the door opened inwards? Okay.
You'd have to close it through him.
Through him?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, since that's the only action I can take, that's his turn.
Okay,
Yep.
sounds good. Then the old man does nothing. And now this guy does. He looks to his right and kind of glares at you for a second and then raises his club high and swings twice at Ken Powell and hits twice with a 23 and a 22.
Ooh, wow.
Ouch.
That's brutal dice.
Ugh.
That's, wow. Dice don't lie, that's 13 points of damage.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, I go right down.
He bops Ken right in the face, his big human horse face. Crack, and you see him just crumble to the ground. Boom, in a horse, just thump. You hear it, the thud. Ouch. Outside the game, you're fucking healer too.
Yeah. I didn't know that, but yeah.
So, everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh, you rolled a natural 1!
Ha!
You guys are so lucky!
17!
I got a 11.
11, 17,
Yeah, I got 13.
13, okay. Rebecca, you're up first.
Well, so Ken just dropped.
Like a ton of...
Oh, this guy's not gonna like me.
No, probably not.
The first thing I do is swing I'm gonna two-hand the quarterstaff again.
Alright.
And I am flanking with... I'm gonna move the flank
You're gonna
again.
move the flank? Okay, good. You move the flank.
Yeah. Can't get on both of us. Another double nat 20.
Take a picture, swear to God. Greg has just rolled 3 attacks. Two attacks, 1 with advantage, all 3 dice were 20s. All 3 dice were 20s. Beautiful. The back attack. Fuck you.
Yeah, so I clock him again
Yes, sir.
for another...
Oh my god.
that is piss poor. That is nat 1s on both dice, so that is a total of 6 points with a critical. And in a fit of rage, I release one hand off of the staff and I grab the hand crossbow that I have at my hip, and I'm going to try and stick it under his chin.
Okay.
Because I have the crossbow expertise feat, I don't take disadvantage, and I am still flanking, so I have advantage on the
I'm
roll.
just going to do one thing. If that's a major skill, okay, good. Yeah, that's alright. It's just, it seems to come naturally to you.
Well, that is a 16 to hit.
16 is his AC.
Awesome.
Oh,
And
that's going to hurt. Oh my god. Point. God.
that is 8 more points of piercing damage.
Okay. You hear the gargling noise. You don't hear it, Kevin, unfortunately.
Yeah.
As the arrow's kind of sticking out the side of his neck. You can see him, his tongue's hanging out. He's got his head arched to the side. Freddy. Frankie.
Nobody
Sorry.
hurts my
Frankie.
man.
Fuck, I think I texted you Freddy, but I have it written here as Frankie, so Frankie is your short-term name for Freddy.
Yep. So seeing this, his eyes will kind of light up, and he'll basically take it because of the fact that this guy would have, just got an arrow through the bottom of his jaw. He would have just reeled back. So he's gonna.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And
he's does look good. I know you guys are only grade 12 students, but it doesn't look very nice at all.
That looks lethal.
So taking the dagger, he'll kind of look around and just see his neck and try to. Oh, sorry. And then just try to stab him.
You have advantage because we are flanking.
That's right.
And I get sneak attack.
Yep.
Maybe.
Potentially.
Maybe, yeah. That is a 14 plus 20 to hit.
20 hits. You are able. You seem to recollect the last moment that just the right kind of spot to hit, and it's just you just go with it. And it seems.
It's D4, right?
Yeah, D4 plus a D6.
And throw your sneak attack in there this time.
That is a 8 points of damage.
You catch it in there, but it catches on the arrow. It catches on the arrow and you just can't get it out all the way. But you can hear him again. He drops his club, reaches his back, he drops down to one knee. He's still alive. He drops his club. He says, yield!
Oh, shit. Oh, God. Can he pull the dagger out?
Yeah, that's kind of your action of attack.
Yeah.
Generally, you let them know if you're leaving it in. If you're going to leave the dagger in, let me know that. Other than that, you take the dagger out.
Gotcha. All right. He'll at the end. After he said he yielded, he'll not knowing that leaving it in is better for not dying. He'll pull it out instinctively. He's like, shit. Sorry.
Yeah, this is, you gotta think, this is kind of how you guys, without you having these reactions based on something you don't know, but you're still a grade 12 student at heart. So, you just literally blew somebody's head off with a crossbow, but you're from the marsh, you're badass. Man.
Oh, I just killed a dude. I just killed him. Oh,
I just saw
Make a
red.
death save.
Is that a nat 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a 9.
Okay, that's a failure. That's one failure.
I see Rebecca's response being more of a seeing red at Ken being so badly hurt that you didn't even process it.
Mm-hmm.
Not something she would normally do. She hasn't stabbed anyone, or she hasn't shot anyone before.
Oh, at least in the last 12 months.
Yeah, at least in the last 9 months.
Oh, God, that's right.
I mean, her last boyfriend did have that unfortunate hunting accident.
Why the hell was Rebecca hunting? That doesn't make any sense.
He was.
I just have to be there.
Yeah.
So, top of the list, Rebecca.
All right. Well, so did I understand what he just said?
Yeah, sort of, but would Rebecca understand what yield meant?
No.
In the term of medieval terms?
No.
I would say no. You definitely know. I'm going to say your history checks for lore are always a 1.
Yep. Not a 1, but pretty close.
Okay.
All right. Well, then, So he's on his knees, clutching at the wound.
Yeah. Kind of grabbing at the arrow, trying to get it right in these brief seconds of no.
I kick him in the face.
Yeah, roll with advantage. You are flanking.
She's not trying to kill him, but trying to, get him away from her, sort of.
Do him?
Yeah.
You.
So that is a 22 to hit.
Okay, yeah, you hit. It's
max damage.
It's unceremonious, but you lift your leg up awkwardly and you just kind of kick him in the neck, and the arrow just kind of shoves over into his jugular. And blood squirts out all over Ken and you. And he falls to the ground. Ken's down. What are you two doing right now?
Rebecca screams.
As soon as she starts screaming, he just takes over and he just tries to muffle her.
Okay, roll initiative, both of you.
Nat 20.
21.
So I have a 24 total.
Okay, you get a lot of the scream out. Enough the high-pitched scream out before it gets muffled.
Yeah.
It's about 3 or 4 seconds worth.
Yeah.
Shit. What are you doing? What the fuck? He lets go. Sorry.
I just killed a guy.
I go, fuck, what are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Ken, he's on the ground.
Ken's on the ground, bleeding from his head. Massive head wound.
Help him!
Shit. He goes over, and this guy has proficiency in medicine. Does he remember?
Role play it.
He goes down and tries to check his head. Looks at the did he get cracked? Like, is it bleeding? How's it look?
It's bulging. It's already brown and purple and black. You can see the blood is gushing out of this large hemorrhage on his temple. You kind of you don't know what to do. I'll get you to roll your medicine anyway.
Disadvantage?
Yes, please.
Gotcha. Shit. Maybe.
I love when players remind me of their own disadvantage.
So
man.
he'll try to see if he can rip some piece of cloth somewhere and see if it works to stop the bleeding. It's if I'm using my bonus, it's still a 10.
10, yeah, you rip a piece of cloth off and you just kind of slap it on his head and hold it there.
Is that women's course you took?
The online free one sucks.
That's hey, so
And you could only get it in a foreign language.
all you're trying to do is apply pressure at this point.
Wait. He looks back and he lights up. He's like, Rebecca, you're one of those. You're one of the guys that are holding me. Help! He doesn't know what he's saying. But he's trying to.
Yeah, it's difficult.
There's got to be a doctor or something. I don't know.
I am going to start looking through everything that I have on me for anything that might help. Some bandages or anything. I don't have it. The character doesn't have any, but I'm going to look for them.
You struggle. You look all over. You can find nothing but pieces of cloth, and you did just see this fella here rip off some cloth.
I will rip off the. It's sort of a grudging ripping off of them because she likes the way the clothes look, and she's still. But she rips those off.
We missed one of your death saves, Ken. I need your death save from you first.
Yeah.
He could roll in that 20 and all this would be moot.
And if he rolls on that one, he's dead.
It's true. But he's okay.
3.
That's okay. He's got 2 failures, and you have a success from you.
Okay, so I rip off those, and where did that piece of paper go? There it is.
Then you see and hear when you're just struggling, trying to you tear the cloth off, and you hear, "What are you doing? Get away from him!" The wizard or the younger man approaches from the cage down below, and he gets on his knees. "Move your stupid hand!" He opens up his book and looks in, and he casts a spell. He speaks words that are completely unknown to the two of you. And then
Stop
you can see
gibberish and help him.
You can see the mound of flesh and blood on his head begin to shrink and dissipate, and the wound itself begin to knit shut and close. And there is this minuscule scar left over. And the doctor, and the guy closes the book. That's what you do. Don't touch them. If you don't know what you're doing, don't touch them.
I was just trying to help him. You saw he.
Trying to help. We should have left. That would have been help. Shit. And he looks over there and says, "I'm not going to do anything for him." And cuts a glance at you. You can see now. She's kind of wearing the same emblems as the guy on the ground. You see like a shield and a red sword across it and stuff like that.
That's funny because I was going to say when she ripped the sleeves off of her outfit, she's actually both branded and tattooed.
Oh, there you go. Well, we'll make that happen.
Yeah, I'll change the tattoo slightly to be the sword instead of a spear.
What's your tattoo?
It's a shield with a spear across it. I'll just make it a sword.
Either or. It could be shield or spear. It just depends maybe what rank, where you were hired from. Don't worry about it. That's not a problem. Red shield, we'll make that the main thing.
Alright. And
beneath shield, whatever. Shield main thing.
And beneath that, she has what looks like a pair of manacles branded into her flesh.
That's odd. Okay. How does Rebecca take that?
Right now, she's more interested in getting Ken back on his feet. She'll process it later.
Ken begins to take a big breath in. Ken, your eyes open.
Oh my
What
god.
did you do?
I've got the worst headache ever.
You got knocked out. The guy, he came at you like he wanted to kill you. And he almost did.
Shit.
And
Am I still half horse?
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck.
And covered in that pile of urine that you fell in, unfortunately.
It doesn't smell that bad to me.
But, and it shouldn't. And it shouldn't.
I mean, I've seen you take a couple of hits to the head. I mean, you're gonna be okay, right?
Yeah, I'll be okay. We just need to get back to the car. And I gotta find my keys. And we gotta get out of here.
Thank you, Frederick. It's about like 6 o'clock, I think.
It is
Seven. That makes sense. Okay, let's say they were back early. But no, it's just actually, in fact, that much time has passed. Take your turn. Get out of recording range. Thank you very much. Ken, you now notice that man on the ground, bleeding out, crossbow bolt sticking out of his neck, double back on his knees. You can see the left knee's kind of all dislocated as he fell back.
Frankie has a dagger covered in blood in his right hand.
His hands slightly too. You are also covered in blood. She's also covered in blood.
I still have the hand crossbow that shot him to death in my hand.
In your hand, smoking gun, so to speak.
Oh.
Well, I feel a lot better. Did you heal me, sir?
Yes, he did. I'm gonna give you some hit points there.
He started speaking some gibberish, and all of a sudden,
3 hit points.
all of a sudden, your head got better.
I still feel pretty weak.
He rolled a 1.
Am I able to cure myself because I've got...
Yes, sir. If you have the ability to cast spells and do that stuff, I'm gonna get you, since you're up now, down, did that. You get up, and after you kind of feel the leavings of the magic that hit you. Wow, there you go. 100%. As you feel that magic leave you, you can kind of feel it still on your body, and you focus on this healing energy that you feel, this calming presence, and you cast your spell.
Okay, sure. So... I will do, I guess. I had a list. Yeah, so I guess I gotta use a spell slot. So I'm gonna do a cure wounds on myself. It's been a while.
6. Yeah, it's a lot easier when it's just the roll of you press whichever one it is. It doesn't quite have the same feel as
It's like that.
rolling dice.
Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so I'm up to full hit points.
Excellent, excellent.
One spell slot.
Ken, you. Hold on, yeah, okay, good. You, after seeing everything that's happened, kind of fall into another stupor. And this time it's only for a flash. These guys don't even catch it, but you do. You notice it. It wasn't like the first time. This was different. You felt something through the doorway. Something. You're here for some reason. You feel like you were supposed to be here.
Guys, I have this feeling, I don't know if it's deja vu, but somehow, for some reason, we're supposed to be here. I don't know what it means. It's existential.
It's mainly you specifically.
Yeah.
Your personal thing.
My personal
It's just
thing.
you, yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
No, you're not supposed to be here. We're supposed to be making out in a tent in a canyon right now. I'm not supposed to have just shot someone and be talking to a half-horse man and a pointy-eared...
You're making fun of my ears.
I can't help myself. The other younger guy kind of pokes his head up and that's half man horse. They prefer man horse.
Thank you, sir.
Shut up, old, not old man. I don't know what's going on here. I just want to go home.
Good. Tell us, what is your name?
My name is Gendron.
Gendron. Gendron, thank you for healing me earlier. I've never experienced anything like that before.
That is odd that you wear the emblems of a cleric.
Yes, and then I healed myself, which is even stranger. I mean, I used to help the medic sometimes after practice, but yes, I've never felt anything like this. I'm confused, but we need to find someplace safe. Can you take us someplace safe?
There's no safe place here. It's in the countryside. It's the only safe place. Deeper in there is just more.
Well, how do we get there?
They brought us in that way. The exit is through those doors.
Do you know if we haven't had any weapons? Do you know where they might have stored those?
I would imagine they have them stored further into the keep. Further in, what I call it, the citadel. Further into the citadel.
Alright, decision time. Do we try to leave or do we try and go further in?
Side note, you guys would know that there is a new room that has been opened you haven't explored yet.
Alright,
The one just on the other side of that door?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is open.
I'm gonna go take a look through there.
Okay. So you get up off your feet and you walk through. Ken kind of walks by you, Rebecca, and as you're already in that room, you stepped in 5 feet. You guys can roll perception. Or sorry, no. Freddie, sorry, you were in the room. You went in there, yeah. So Freddie and Ken, please.
Mm-hmm.
Freddie, Frankie. God damn it! I'm just gonna keep doing it.
That is a 16.
16.
I got a 13.
13. Okay, you guys look around and you see 2 large stone slabs, maybe granite, with 2 dismembered bodies upon them. You can see tables beside them with bloody tools and sharp, pointy things, large axes, small axes, and on the wall you can see all sorts of chains and hooks. There seems to be a rack in the corner.
I'm gonna go and grab one of the axes, so I now got a sword in one hand and an axe in the other.
Certainly.
Do I see anything sharp?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, a bunch of sharp stuff, but
Oh, there's lots of fun, sharp things a rogue could use.
is there anything that looks like a long, sharp thing? I could roll investigation if you want.
Yeah, roll it. You
Maybe a
10.
machete or something.
would, aside from the axes, there's mainly pokers that are long and pointy. Nothing with a kind of a long bladed edge. But it would be like a kind of a short spear, I guess. Maybe even kind of like a rapier or something like that. It's kind of like something that they would heat the end up.
Oh, like
And
Oh, a hot poker.
yeah, that's right, hot poker.
it's all full of scale.
I'll let you run a D8 off of that one for a rapier for sure.
He'll take it and he'll say, "Oh God."
It's bloody. The blood's caked on. You can see the end is all black and crisp.
You know, I really don't think that feels right doing this, but looks over at the corpses and almost gags just looking at it. And he puts his hand over his mouth and nose. He's just like, "We gotta get out of this room."
Is there another door out of here?
Yes, there is. Across from the first door, there is another door.
Okay, guys, I feel like I'm in a video game as I sort of gallop towards that other door.
Wow, that's an amazing way to take it. Hey, holy shit, that's right. That's cool. You're running towards the door. You start to run. I'm not going to roll percentiles anymore. You guys are getting into it now. You're getting used to these flashbacks, and when something you don't know or you can't remember, it's just going to happen now. Since we're past the fun part of it, now it's just going to happen because it'll just be rolls and rolls and rolls, and it's just pointless.
Yeah.
So as you begin to run, you can feel the strength build up, and you start to tense up in your shoulders, and you think if you keep running, you can just burst right through that door.
Then I feel that sort of inspiration, and then I start to gallop full strength to just knock it down.
Okay, roll athletics, please. D20 and add your athletics score.
Let's see.
Oh no.
Not very good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh,
Ouch.
wait, no. It's a 4.
Can I do it with?
That's a 12.
What? I get a proficiency or with the hoops or?
With athletics, you should have as a centaur. Probably.
Do you?
I guess I've got.
I don't think it's checked.
Yeah, I think I've got. Yeah, athletics. I think it's a bonus of 4.
Yeah, it should be your strength bonus
Yeah.
if you're not proficient.
Just
Okay,
yeah.
so yeah,
Just
10.
10? Okay, as you gallop towards the door, unfortunately, you collapse into the door. It sounds more funny than it is, but
Yeah.
it just looks awful. You guys see him just kind of club the axe, and then the short sword kind of go off over his shoulder, and it's just a clatter in. His hind legs kind of build up, and his rump kind of goes up in the air a little bit, and then stomps back down.
And you were the quarterback.
How? They don't do the tackling. I don't think.
It felt like back on the football field, except with like twice the legs and 4 times the mass.
It was quite exhilarating.
I checked the door to see if it's unlocked or is it locked.
It is unlocked.
I don't mention that to anyone. I just crack it open
And
and peek.
it opens inwards.
Okay, what do I see in there?
You crack it open a peek, and you see 3 people looking at the door.
Oh no.
So, you open the door, and it's like, ping, 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 shut the door. And it's not ping, ping, ping. 3 daggers stuck in the door, you shut the door.
Okay, I'm gonna hold the door closed.
Okay, alright, roll athletics.
I need a different dice.
There's plenty there to choose from.
15?
15.
So, 19 total?
No, that'd be 11. It'd be 15.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, 15. You push up against the door. You put up your hooves and you stand tough. Do you tell them that?
I'm gonna say, we got company on the other side, and they just threw daggers.
Excellent. Look what you've done. Just like a pompous elf.
Let's not play the game, the blame game now.
He'll take out that impromptu rapier, and that's coated in like blood and rust and scale, and he'll say, "This is so much cooler than bike riding."
And the wizard, clearly, you don't know. Man with a book, scholar. You guys,
he speaks gibberish and weird things happen.
You guys put two and two together. Something. This guy's got to be something special. He comes over to you and he touches your hot poker, and it lights in flame.
Whoa!
Try that. He waves it around a few times. That is awesome. And he's gonna try to go up to the door. He's like, "Can you get out of the way?"
You get over the way, I want to stab you with my flaming poker.
Okay.
Yes.
Is everyone in position? A magic man. Do you want to get on my back?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I will move up as well.
Okay.
So, I guess my thought is I could open the door, but they're going to start throwing daggers, so I'm going to want to step back, is my thought. And then if we can get them as they come through the door, that would be the easiest way that I can handle them. That's my thought.
Well, we can always give it a try. Try opening.
Well, I can only have so many daggers.
Okay,
Flashback. Not true. You know that. You just kind of feel yourself for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4.
On second thought, don't let them keep throwing knives at you.
let's see.
They have a lot of them.
Are they still coming out the door? Like,
You don't hear anything?
no.
You haven't really checked, listened at the door. I will give you a perception though, Ken, since you're right up against the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's see. So is it just perception?
It's your wisdom, and if you're proficient, you get that too.
So it's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17. You hear some shuffling, and then nothing.
What do you hear?
I think they're waiting for us to make a move. And it's quiet. Too quiet.
He starts whispering, I just realized that this is real. They could probably hear us through the door.
Were they dressed in black? Or what were they dressed in?
It was, you would notice that the room was doused in shadow. You can see forms, shapes around things, and then dunk, 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 door shut.
Okay. I knock on the door. I have a cantrip that would be maybe helpful at this time. Can I
Yeah, of
cast
course.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
I sort of seem to remember that I've got this cantrip called thaumaturgy, and I just use it to amplify my voice.
You do it without even knowing. You pound on
Okay.
the door
And my eyes glow, and I basically pound and say, "Give up and put down your weapons, and we will spare your lives."
everybody roll intimidation except you. Everybody. Wizard is okay.
11.
Okay, now you have the choice of being afraid or being like, oh, that was sexy. You're probably just going to be afraid.
Afraid.
16.
16, you're okay.
You're okay. Horseman. Horseman's scary. Horseman's scary.
And what was your intimidation? Yeah, it was
Did you want me to roll it?
Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah.
So what? Okay.
D20, and then it's
And then whatever.
on there.
Ooh.
That's cocked.
2 plus.
That's coffee people rolled up on paper.
He's calling the paper
Yeah,
cocked.
put a D4 on it. If the D4 slides off, it's cocked.
Okay.
On the top of the dice.
On the top of the dice. Wow, you guys are.
Oh, it's cocked, all right. That's right. Reroll
Oh
that.
my god.
That's the tell. That's the
Wow,
tell.
it came to that? Oh my god.
Hey, when you roll with real dice, things get nasty. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Sprinkling that magic.
Let's see, intimidation. Well, that's 12.
12. Okay. Yep. You're still. What did you roll again? I think it may not have been that low. 10. Okay, so still saying you're okay. The wizard seems to be fine. And you guys can't really tell on the other side anymore.
Okay, well, what do you guys want to do? I guess I'm prepared to open the door, or flip it open and back up.
Well, yeah, we might as well try that then. And I don't know.
Well, if you throw open the door, they're just going to throw more knives at you.
Yeah.
You can't keep holding it forever.
No. Okay, well. Let me just think. I tried one trick. I just want to see if I've got any other thing to do. I guess I have to see them to do that. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, I was gonna tell you guys I'm about to open the door, and I just turn it and I back up and I sort of let it fling open, and I just step back so I'm ready to basically land a sword and axe on anyone who
Roll
steps
initiative.
through. Okay, yeah. I got a 10.
Rebecca likes a 19.
19.
Natural 20.
Nice for a score of
24.
24. Excellent.
I'm ready. I want to stab people with the fire.
The door opens. All my initiatives. 24.
Love a high dex.
+4 club.
Okay.
+4 dex, +4 wisdom.
Ditto.
Frankie,
AC of 18 starting off.
you seem to have the go on this one.
Do I see anybody in there, or is it just
Roll
dark?
It is dark. Another net 20. There you go. So the torchlight from this room spills in there about 20 feet. I say about 20 feet.
I have dark vision too.
Oh, you have dark vision too? Okay, so then
Yeah. And
the torchlight is still trumping the dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
So the torchlight fills in about 20 feet of a half circle inside the room. You can see one person or some sort of body behind a box on the right hand side.
28 in total.
Yeah, and 28. And the other ones are out of sight completely. You don't really see anything else than that. The room kind of turns off, and it goes in a corridor and then goes this way to the left hand side, so you can't really see into it all the way.
He's gonna go in and rush to the one person he sees and yell, "Avast ye!" like a pirate.
Okay.
And he's gonna try to stab him with fire.
Before that happens, they were holding actions.
Yep.
Knife.
That's natural 20. Oh, that's 10 points of damage.
Unconscious.
As he comes up from behind the box, as you go for the swing, he kind of pushes your hand up and out of the way, and with his dagger, gets you right in there. Oh, and you feel it. Just for a few seconds, Freddy, you've never been stabbed like this before. This is a mortal wound. You take it, a little bit of blood, and you fall.
He's confused. He doesn't know what's happening. He just got this searing hot pain and then just shank. Seems like it hit something hard and he didn't have any time to process it. He just dropped. Unconscious.
Ouch.
Ouch. Yeah, that sucks.
Ouch.
That's 2 one-hit KOs.
I mean, you know.
These, yeah, I'm not giving them many bonuses. Either. They've just been maxed out both times almost. Next up. Okay, and that. Well, this is why it balances out. So as he pivots up, holds your arm, and stabs you. The other guy from the back shoots his crossbow from the dark, and it was sailing towards you, but instead where he pivoted out, it hits him in the back instead. He rolled a natural 1.
Perfect.
There you go.
And, yep, right there. You can hear a you can't, you already fell down, but you guys can hear 2 definite sounds of pain and anguish, and then you see Freddy drop to the ground. Next, Rebecca.
Alright, so with him having a flaming poker, does that give light in the room?
5 feet. Yeah, 5. Well, no, I'd say 10 feet dim light if it's in complete. Yeah, if it's available. Yeah, but right now he would be on the fringe of that 20 feet, so it's not doing anything right now.
Okay, so I can see the guy who just stabbed him.
He just took a crossbow bolt in the back. You can see him as he just went in him, and he dropped him. Ah! You can hear him see his chest kind of
He's
stick
still
out.
standing?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to... How far would it be from where I am to him?
You are about 25 feet away.
25 feet away? Alright, so... I am going to move into the room to him, and I am going to baseball bat.
Okay.
Why am I rolling 2d20s? I don't know why I'm rolling 2d20s. One would have hit, probably hit. One would have.
This is going to be the nat one right here.
That's only a 9. No, that's an 11.
11 catches his armor, but it gets caught in the leather and does not penetrate.
All right, and
Or sorry, you have the club. Catches it in his armor, and he just seems to take it.
All right, just glancing. And then I am going to try and drive my knee up into his crotch.
Oh yeah, he's got his chest out heaved. He's open for business.
So that is a 20 to hit.
Your bonuses knock him down. He crumples to the ground.
And then I'm going to use that other 5 in my remaining little bit of movement to try and duck behind the box from wherever the arrow, the bolt that's in his back came from.
You have partial cover plus 2 AC.
All right.
Okay. Next up is the wizard. You can hear from behind you, and he says, "Praise Una and the healing forces." And he puts his hand out. You gain 5 hit points.
Nice.
Una.
Who the heck is Una?
That name is so familiar. It's like I've known it my whole life.
You're back.
No.
And then the wizard by the name of Gendron, I think I said?
Yeah.
Gendron. He ducks out of the way into full cover.
Smart man.
And on to Ken. Ken Powell.
You don't tend to become
Roll perception.
for being dumb.
Okay. 18.
18. As you're holding up, you have a short sword and an axe in your hand. You seen Rebecca run up with her club, and something's beckoning you back. You look back, and on the ground there's that club twice as long as hers with those 2 iron bindings on the end of it that knock the fuck right out of you.
Is it nearby or
It's about 10 feet. Let's see. It was at the doorway.
Yeah.
So it is about 20 feet away from you.
Okay, well I can move 40 in a turn.
Yep.
Being of the 4-legged persuasion. So yeah, I'm gonna, I guess, gallop back towards and grab that. And
Your hooves skid to it, you pick it up.
pick it up. And then I'm gonna gallop towards the enemy and pick one person. I mean, well, let's see. It says if you move 30 feet towards a target, then I can do a charge. But
Is that as you do the charge as an action or a bonus action?
if you move at least 30 feet straight toward a target, so that's not the case, I guess. And then hit it with a melee weapon attack on the same turn, you can immediately follow the attack with a bonus action.
Yeah. You wouldn't be able to reach anybody right now. But if you didn't want to go back for it and you wanted to do that, I mean to kind of maneuver your turn.
Okay, how about this? I'm gonna go back and grab the club.
Yep.
Okay, and then I'm going to do a sacred flame. I'm gonna cast.
Sure.
Towards them, like those guys.
Let's see. I'll get you to roll perception first to see if you can spot anybody.
Okay.
Because you're going to need to have.
Yeah. Let's see. Perception. I got 6.
Okay, you're not able to see any shadows moving around at a particular time. The only one you could see is now on the ground.
Okay, let's hold on a second. Let me just think here. So I've recovered that. I've got to be able to see the creature within range to do that. Okay. I guess so. I've got this club, which I'm going to handle double-handed. I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start charging back towards it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You have your bonus action. You can or your action to dash if you like. You can move another into the room for next turn. Just see your action economy.
Sure, I'll charge into
Just I want you to beware. If you do that, you're going to be you can't see anybody now, but you're going to be charging into open space. So you might be running into something else. Just think about that as well. Everything's starting to kind of come back. Your martial prowess. Things are firing here and there, and it looks like an opportunity to get up there, but there's also drawbacks.
Well, okay, let me think. I'm going to recover the thing, and then I guess I'm going to just try and get closer so I can see what's through the door, and yeah.
Alright, so you move. To get to see what's through the door in that most of that other room, you'd have to move the double move to see into that other room.
Okay,
but
sure.
You can get up to the edge and kind of peek around the corner kind of deal, unless you want to burst in like you were doing.
Well, I guess I went 20 feet back to go grab the club.
Yeah.
And then 20 back, so I'm going to get back to where I was.
Yeah, and the other 40 feet will get you. You can get to the other end of that room if you wanted to.
Yeah, I could go into the room and then get in there.
For sure.
Sure. Let's. I'll go into the room. Sure, I'll charge in.
Okay, sounds good. You charge into the room. You have dark vision?
I do have dark vision.
Perfect. So you charge into the room, and as you're getting near that 60 feet, I'll get you to roll perception with disadvantage.
Okay. Okay. So I got a 7.
A 7. Okay. You see nothing but the door. You barely stop before you run into another door. But you stop and you don't hit it this time. And then you hear ting and something on your side. Natural 20. 1 damage on the dice for a total of 4 points of damage.
Well,
You got an 11, by the way, on this perception for at disadvantage.
11? Okay, alright,
Yep.
still.
Not good
Still.
enough.
oh,
But
okay.
you do look over with that attack.
Yeah.
You do look over and you see where it came from.
So I took 4 damage.
Yes. A natural 20 also.
Howdy.
Lucky.
Yeah.
I was going croning off all session.
Hell you, man. Holy cow. Alright, next on the list. Bad guy. Yep, they move. You see 2 shadows move from the left-hand side behind an upturned table. And they move and they flank you. First attack hits. Second attack hits.
And you know my AC is 18, right?
They rolled above that.
Okay.
With the advantage, yeah. Alright. That is a total of 6 points of damage. As one from the other side kind of gets you underneath your front leg, and the one on the other side of you kind of gets you in your side, right in your abdomen. And to the top of the list is that Frankie right there.
Yeah.
Death save, my friend.
Oh,
no, you're up. That's right.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good.
Yeah,
So-
you're up at 5.
Woo!
Stands up, and he can see now that Ken had brushed in, and he's being shanked to death.
It's in the dark part. You have to roll with disadvantage for the perception.
Still a 16.
16. Yeah, you can see him. You can see the 2 shapes. It's more so shadows, but you can definitely tell them there. If you get closer, you know you have a flaming rapier.
Yeah, he's gonna get up,
Flaming hot poker.
and he's gonna get up behind one of them there and
Roll with advantage.
flanking.
Yep.
Question mark. All right, so that he's gonna throw. He's gonna come up and say, "Forgot about me, did you?" And that is a 15 to hit.
15 is a hit.
Nice. So that's D8 plus a D6 for a
Oh
sneak.
my god. Yeah, he ain't gonna last.
That's like 2 1s.
That's true. That's true. We've seen 2 20s.
We've also seen 2 1s on that attack.
15.
15 points. God damn. I'm not even gonna write the damage down.
You're level 1 and you see 15 points.
Yep.
Yeah, sneak attack.
8 on my D8, 3 on my D6, and then plus 4 for my Dex. So just
Rapiers. Oh, sorry. Plus
Technically.
plus 1d6 fire damage.
Ooh, nice.
2. So 17.
Still dead. Still
Wow.
dead. He's not bleeding though. He's not bleeding.
He comes up and just kind of
You
Cranes.
self-cauterize the wound.
he cranes his wrist in like a elegant kind of and
Oh, I
just
see.
snaps it right out and pokes right up through the back of his. Is he wearing like chain link or what's he
No,
wearing?
this guy leathers.
Leathers. It's covering the back of his neck.
Kind of a hood thing, yeah.
All right. Well, through that hood, and if Ken is looking at this guy, he would just see a flame come out of the guy's mouth
Oh.
as the poker goes right up through. And seeing this, now, Frankie's just kind of pissed off because he just got stabbed and he's full of adrenaline. So he's gonna take that out and with the rest of his movement try to get behind the other guy and get ready for another attack. He has 35 feet of movement.
You're not going to be able to get to the other guy.
Not the other
Yeah,
guy.
from door to door, it's 40 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other guy flanking him.
Yeah. You'd be able to get on his hind flank. You wouldn't be able to get all the way around, but you could almost get there.
He'll go there. Yeah.
Okay,
Just
alright.
get ready, and he'll get ready to mess the other guy's day up.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Next up is that bad guy's down. Rebecca.
Alright, well, you only get to mess him up if I don't mess him up first. I am going
You're not gonna be great friends.
That only counts as 1. Alright, I'm going to move to to try and get to where, a spot where I am flanking that one guy who is left.
And you were at the door.
I am at the box where
At the
one
box,
dropped.
that's right. So then you would be able to reach. Yes, the box is 10 feet in, and it's another 30 feet to that position.
Alright, so I'm going to move and try and get into a position where I can flank.
You are in a position as you go, Freddie, as you go to make your way there. Rebecca, there before you.
I'm going to, well, as Rebecca is the head of the cheerleaders, I am going to
Oh god, here we go.
acrobatics my way under him,
Okay.
past this one enemy.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of a fancier word, and going to try and gonna smack him in the back of the head with the
Club. Sure.
Yes. So acrobatics, I can move through a friendly creature's space normally, but I have to acrobatics and beat his AC in order to move through his space.
Yep.
And that is a 20.
You pass through his space.
And swinging for the fences with my stick. That is 12.
Just barely misses. As it kind of catches just off the top of his head and he just kind of leans down. Just barely misses.
Alright. Well, I am going to, after swinging clean across, I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to try and bring it down on top of his head with my martial arts.
Alright. Here's where it counts.
That is a 18 to hit.
That's good hit.
And that is 11 points of bludgeoning damage. 7 on the die.
Okay, nice. So as in similar fashion, he kind of ducks at just the sense, feeling something was happening. It coasts over his head. You reel it up back, hit him down. He's already ducked down, and you catch him square. And he hits him right on the top of the head. He drops down to one knee, spits a whole bunch of blood on your flank, Ken. Good turn. The wizard does look. You're up there. He doesn't get disadvantage. Sees what's happening and stays where he is. Okay.
Are there any more enemies?
Just that one guy beside you. One guy you can see right now.
How close? And he's close?
He's right next to you. He just spat all of his blood all over you, and he's kind of bent down on one knee, head down, right beside you.
Okay, well then I just swing that huge club that I have and have
Polo hit or something?
Yeah, there you go, polo hit.
Yeah.
Foruna!
And roll with advantage.
Okay, let's see, where's... with advantage, sure. Okay, I'll take the 14, and then do I add
Strength.
Okay.
And 2.
Okay, so 14, 18, 19, 20.
Oh, massive hit. Oh, yeah. He was already at 1 hit point. So, roll damage and see how much of his head will remain after you hit him.
What do I roll for that big club?
Oh, that's 2d6 plus your strength.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Great club.
It's the iron bars.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Well, you know what's cool about that? 1 point took him to his max hit points, and the other 12 killed him instantly. You swing down with your club and you smash him. You catch him in the side, and his head just explodes all over your flank. And you as well, Rebecca. You are roll a dex save.
I am dexing my way out of that with a 19.
Okay, you still get some, but it's like half damage. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't get the brains.
No brains, just
blood.
lots of blood spatter. Oh god, nice.
What the hell, Ken?
This big horse body, it's just full of testosterone and emotions.
If you acrobated underneath him, you would know.
Oh God.
Yeah.
He ain't, 8-9 for any particular reason.
Are we out of combat?
You may be out of combat.
Okay, well, I'm down to 1 hit point, so
Oh god,
I guess I'm inclined to do a cure wounds on myself, but then I'm going to be out of spell slots unless we do regen.
Well, that would be a long rest for you to get your spell slots back. So that's 8 hours.
Is there any way to do fast?
Not in regain spells as cleric.
Well, also, galloping around at 1 hit point is not the way I want. I think
You
I should.
should definitely use it.
So, okay, I'm gonna do cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
So is that?
It's a D8.
Is it a D8?
Yep. Plus your wisdom modifier, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so that's D8 plus 4.
So minimum of 5, maximum of 14 or 12.
Those are the ones that look like little stars. Okay, great. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Beautiful.
So I'm back at
Beautiful.
11. Okay,
Good.
great.
Excellent. Okay. Gendron walks in. Illuminous. Casts light. Light lights up the room. Which you guys can see. The previous shows torture room. Okay, this room has 20 feet of hallway, a door 20 feet, and then it opens up to the left-hand side for about another 20 by 20 space. Inside there, you can see a desk.
Okay.
On this desk, there's bits of memorabilia. Roll History Ken with disadvantage.
Let's see.
History at the lowest.
10, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13's good. Okay, you recognize pieces of and little statuettes resembling Una.
I feel the strange bond. I take one of the statues and I hold it up and look at it.
You can see it's a robed figure with their hands outstretched. The robe is off and hanging on their shoulders, and it's a dragonborn's head.
A dragon lord?
A dragonborn. Just a
Wow,
humanoid.
dragonborn.
Dragonborn. Humanoid dragon. And he's got his eyes cast into the sky.
Una. I feel the strange connection. This is the weirdest video game I've ever played.
Yeah, that's right. You are standing right by the door. When you say Una, you can feel this pulse kind of shake through you, and you feel that same sense pulling you through the door, or drawing you through that door.
Wait, you're saying there's a door? I'm feeling something drawing me?
Yeah, that same sense you were felt drawn into the citadel.
Yeah.
It hit again after you spoke the words Una and recognized the statue. You felt this pulse throughout your body, and that same feeling, a little stronger,
Okay.
pulling you deeper in.
Okay, well, I guess I start to move towards that door.
You're right beside it.
Okay. I put my hand on the door while holding, do I have any pockets on me, or like, I've got some kind of...
You have a leather jerkin that would, I imagine, have some pockets.
Okay.
Unless you wanted saddlebags. I don't know if that's standard for horsemen.
Yeah, for centaurs.
I think so. It might be about the equivalent of a backpack for them. That's the only way I can see it.
You could wear your backpack on your back or on your back.
I'll have saddlebags. I'm going to take the thing of Una and I'm going to hold on to that statue.
Absolutely.
My...
write that down. Statue of Una.
I feel drawn to go through this door, comrades.
Come what now?
Freddy, roll perception.
Nat 20, so 28.
You see someone behind the desk.
Someone.
Someone behind the desk. Huddled underneath.
Guys. He goes up to the desks and tries to kick them out if he can.
Roll athletics to kick this desk. You little elf.
21.
Oh. What the?
Yeah, you run up, you kick it with your foot, and it rolls right over top, and and you hear "Oh!" as someone's pinned under this desk. You can see two legs kind of
Oh. Oh, shit. Who are you? He's just trying to. He's confused.
His desk is on his chest. His big, heavy desk on his chest that you somehow picked over.
Dropkick.
Wait. Ken. Lift it up.
Okay, yeah. I look over to see what's happening, and I go over and I guess with one of my hands, I'm still holding the club, but the other hand, I'm going to move the desk.
You lift it easily enough. It goes on. It clearly wasn't a heavy desk.
Well, you got what, a strength of 18?
Yeah, you have a massive strength.
Yeah.
It's
And
not
because you're a
necessary.
quadruped, you can hold like twice or as much as a normal person.
Yeah.
No, there's advantages.
The desk
You're
is
huge.
moved.
So what do I see?
You see a black-robed figure clasping at his chest as you move it, taking breaths, looking up at you in fear.
Is he a humanoid or what is
He's human.
he? Oh, is it that you're a human and I'm a horseman?
You make your way over. He says, he's... You can see there's something wrong with him.
Yeah, he's not talking and we want him to.
He's gonna,
I could just spare the dying on him.
Oh, he's not dead.
Okay.
Hey, he's just looks like he's holding his chest and having a lot of difficulty breathing.
Frankie's gonna go over and are you? Sorry about that. I didn't know what happened. I thought you were one of the bad guys. Are you a bad guy? And he's gonna.
Is he wearing anything that matches the
He's got the same symbols, same shield with the red sword on it.
He's gonna if he's like not gonna resist, he's gonna try to pat him down for weapons and try to take him off.
Pat him down. You pat him down. He goes, crying out as you're trying to check his chest pockets for things, and you can feel it's kind of like pushing on a mattress. And every time,
Now that he noticed that, he's gonna switch to try to stabilize the guy, just to at least see what's wrong with him.
Roll medicine.
16. Wait, no. 14.
14? Yeah, it looks like his rib cage is crushed. Ain't no fixing this guy through normal means. Well, if you can get him to a hospital with, perhaps Dr. Phillips, your family doctor, he might be able to do something, but that's out of the question.
No, we could be only a couple of miles away from home.
Magic Man? He looks over to
Wait.
Hendrik.
Weren't we just trying to kill these guys? So now this guy's crushed. I don't get it. Why are we trying to save him?
He walks up beside Ken. He says, I agree. I will not waste my magic on this insignificant pawn.
He looks at him. He just says, do you know? He's gonna look at the guy on the ground. He's gonna say, do you know Ferdinand?
And he passes out.
That's a no.
You search him though.
Yep, search him.
You find 3 daggers, a sack of gold with 25 gold in it. His weapons. His armor's still pretty good. He just got crushed by a desk, so he's got studded leather if nobody has it.
My guy already has it, so.
And he has fallen into death.
So let me just clarify that you just killed a guy with a desk in a
Yeah,
D&D
I
game?
guess.
Is that what happened?
Yes,
Yep.
he just crushed the man's chest with a desk.
If that was the guy who failed his intimidation check for you, he rolled a 1, or sort of a 3, and he ran and hid behind the desk, and when you guys came in, he was gonna surrender, but that happened instead, and that was way more fun.
Yeah.
So, the desk drawers all out, papers everywhere. You guys see some gold coins scattered on the ground, another dagger. All the sculptures of Una are all scattered about as well.
I got no idea about any of these papers or even what would look important, so I'm not, unless I have a flash of inspiration on anything here, I'm not gonna be touching any of the papers.
Okay, no problem. You don't have to search them or nothing.
Rebecca has no No reason.
Mm-hmm. You guys are still, sorry,
I'm going to try and pick up some of the gold and just look around and see. I don't know, maybe I could use investigation or just to see. I mean, there's the statues of Una. I guess I'm looking to see if there's anything valuable in magic. Like, it seems like this is maybe where they took prisoners' stuff. Are there any weapons in there? Or?
Roll investigations.
12.
12. So there are lots of papers. There doesn't seem to be any weapons or stores of large things there. But going through the papers, you can kind of read them, and going over one or two different pieces of paper, you see different names, and you see, was it Olongo?
Olongo.
And you pause for a second, Olongo. You say the name once, twice, 3 times in your head. It's familiar to you for some reason. Shuffle the pages, and it seems to be a list of names of some prisoners and perhaps names of guards, things like that.
I take the piece of paper that says Olongo and I fold it up and I put it in my bag.
Okay, perfect. Now, there's one other door in this room.
I'm feeling called to go through it, gang. I say we do that.
Oh.
Well, that could be a bad thing.
Well, I mean, I'm wearing the same stuff that these guys are wearing, right?
Well, it looks like
Maybe, instead of trying to kick the door down again, maybe I should go first.
That's a great idea. You always were the smart one, Rebecca.
Play that ego. Yeah, you go in first. Good
yeah.
choice.
No, well,
Just remember, I've used my last cure spell. So.
Rebecca's been always been the smart. Has always been the smart one. I'm not dating you for your brain.
Certainly not anymore.
That's a horse. No.
You know, some women would be into this.
Unfortunately, there is.
Not if you're a man horse.
That's true. That's a whole other thing. It's true.
In my tribe,
Just so
there have been
racist.
times when centaurs have lain with humans, and humans with centaurs. And sometimes centaurs with horses, but we don't talk about that.
How do you think we were first made? Oh, God.
All
The
right.
gods didn't look down upon that day.
No, I'm pretty sure Zeus had something to do with it. Most mythical creatures actually come from Zeus putting his dick where it shouldn't be.
It's true.
When you're God.
All right, so
Okay.
I am going to open the. I'm good.
I move back.
Yeah, maybe.
I move back, and I keep my war club at the ready. And then I'll let Rebecca / what's your character's name?
Callista.
Callista.
Or Callie.
Callie. Okay, Callie, do her thing.
You remember seeing that name too, going through the papers. Callista.
Yeah,
I look around Callista.
But that doesn't come up. But
Okay.
I do remember
Yeah, 'cause I
seeing
have-
it if it does come up in the future.
Okay.
Yeah, because Rebecca doesn't know this person's name yet, and it's not like she has it stitched in any of her clothing.
That's a name tag.
Yeah. Hello, your torturer today will be Callista.
Sponsored by
Good to see that.
All right, so I'm gonna open the door
You open the door.
after they've had the chance to back off.
Roll perception.
Perception. It is awfully dark, but that's a 22.
As you try to open the door, you notice it's locked.
Did he have any keys on him? Looking at the unconscious.
Okay, I help them search the bodies for keys.
Don't find any keys in the box.
And the drawer of the desk.
He's gonna look around the desk and just see. He's gonna feel under seams, look for any kind of compartments. That'd be investigation, right?
Yeah.
13.
You find nothing. Find no secret compartments. The desk is upturned.
How about the others? Those other 3?
How about that guy we smashed back at the...
Oh, the arrow guy?
Yeah. Did he have some keys?
Well,
He was the supervisor.
We didn't check him.
Didn't
I don't
check
think.
No, we
You
don't.
you took his big. You took the stick that caved in half your head, but we didn't. I don't think we actually.
Please
looked
don't
to
bring
see
that
if he
up.
had any
I'm
other
not
stuff.
over that yet.
He's
It's
already
too
on
soon.
the way.
We're debating over who we had searched or not, and you're already going.
Frankie's already going.
You search the body.
He's gonna look.
You find a leather pad with the same insignia you see on his clothing, but it's made in gold. And the sword that goes across it is enameled red. You do not find any keys on this body.
Can I take that insignia off?
Of course you can.
He's like buttoned on, or was it?
Oh, it's like kind of like threaded on each particular corner inside. But you can, it's like a separate piece of leather in his pocket. You take the leather out, the metal badge is on the leather.
I mean, you've got your thieves' tools. Maybe you pick them up.
Yep. So he's gonna. Well, did he find any keys? No keys. He'll come back and he says, "No, I didn't find any keys." But
But how did they open the door?
Yes, how did they open the cages and the manacles and the doors? How did they do that? You guys think to yourselves.
I try the keys that we have.
Yeah.
All right.
There is a fourth key that hasn't found we haven't found the lock for yet. Wow.
Wow.
Hey, look.
Hey,
In our defense,
Couldn't the
we're
magic
high
user
school
told us this
students.
earlier?
We're high
the magic
school
user
students.
was laughing. Yes, I was going to say the same thing. With all due respect, we're only grade 12. But yeah, you guys are thinking about it. You're about to get your thieves' tools out, and I think you had the keys last.
Yeah.
And as you pull out those,
he just tosses them over to whoever's closest to the door.
I will open it because I was the one who was going to.
you have a flash of inspiration. You know what key it is.
Oh. Thank.
No, if Fernand were
In our
here,
muffins.
if
I know.
Fernand were here, he would have picked that out instantly. Thinks he's
Oh.
dead.
Maybe we'll find your virgin nerd friend later.
Oh, that's... God.
Well, he's my virgin nerd friend.
That's exactly what I said. Good, you can listen. Now be quiet. If they hear you, if anyone's on the other side and they hear you, I'm just going to get stabbed or shot or be like the rest of you. I open the door.
You open the door. Roll for perception.
21.
Oh, 21. Go for it. You're over if you like.
28.
28.
Yeah, it's a nat 20.
I said
Another nat 20 of
I said
perception.
stay back. I'm surrounded by idiots.
17,
And my intelligence is
21.
Okay, everybody's like, boom, got it. The room, you pull the door open, the door swings out wide.
Oh, it's good. Okay.
Yeah, and you...
Oh, it's a nice car.
It is too bad it's so loud.
We get it, micro penis, go away.
As you look in the room, Rebecca, you see the room is oval shaped. Starting at the door, it ovals out and curves back. You guys can kind of see it's rounded, not quite so that it's oval from where you're standing, but you can see in the middle there is rings of sort of stairs that go down and down and down. And in the bottom of that, you can see right off the bat a statue of Una, hands outstretched, dragonborn head looking up at the sky.
Una. Okay, I enter the room and with reverence move towards the statue, and I say a prayer that just seems to come to my lips.
And it does, just like that. You are standing there looking at everything, and you kind of get brushed by Ken as he just kind of walking in.
Excuse me.
Just
I thought we had a plan.
you don't
Ken?
even hear her. You're just locked. You
Una
start
the all merciful, Una the all seeing.
and you approach, and as you get close enough to the edge as the steps go down, 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 and down, you can see at the base of the statue of Una a round, black and white, swirling ball. And you can kind of smell ozone again.
It's the portal, guys. It's how we got here.
You also see 11 different doors all around the room. 6 on this side. Oh, sorry. 5 on this. Yeah, 6 and then 5. 6 and 5. That's it.
So wait, did we come in from one of 12 doors, or does that include the door we came through?
These are the doors you see. You came in this one. These are extra doors that you see
So
all
there's
over.
12 doors.
12 altogether. Yeah.
Wow.
He's going to take a step back. Frankie's going to take a step back and just say, last time that happened, you turned into a horse. I turned into an elf. She stayed the same.
Oh, my hair's different.
Are you taller?
A little bit taller, a couple of years older, reddish orange hair instead of the jet black.
Okay. Wizard comes in, he looks at that, and he says, by the word of Una, what has corrupted this place?
Corrupted?
Glowy static sphere?
He rolled a big 2 on his arcana, or whatever he could do to figure out what that was.
Oh.
It should have been a disadvantage because he knows not what the hell that is even possible.
Yeah. Like, no, that's all Rebecca knows about it. It's a glowing, staticky
Well,
sphere.
it's what we recognize.
You guys have
Yes.
remembered
It's
this.
the portal.
Yes, but
But I mean, we don't have Ferdinand, and we should find him before we portal back. That said, my car is still parked out there in the desert, and I don't have my keys.
You are a horse now.
how exactly are you going to drive?
Picks up one of his hoofs, looks at it.
Okay, well, what do people want to do? Because we could either touch the ball of energy or go through one of these doors. I look to the statue of Una and I beseech Una in a prayer for guidance.
Roll Arcana. Roll Arcana.
Roll Arcana.
Yeah. Sorry? Oh, sorry. My mistake.
Or
Religion.
religion?
Yes, yeah, I just
Okay.
blurted out Arcana.
Then I
Thank you,
get a
thank you.
13.
13. You stretch your hands out towards Una. And beckon out her help. Nothing happens.
I'm gonna try again to beckon, beseech Una to help us find our friend Ferdinand.
Roll a religion again. A little bit more difficulty on this one.
Well, I'm not getting the rolls today. 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay. So still the statue, the environment seems unresponsive.
Okay, I got nothing, guys.
Roll perception, you guys. That's Rebecca and Freddy.
I'm not shitting you. Another nat 20.
Well, you're lucky.
That's 9.
Because you hear from 2 different sides in multiple places. Clink, clink, clink.
Does
And
he?
a bit of a screech as multiple doors begin to open.
Oh no.
Roll for initiative.
21.
Wow. Whoa.
I got 12.
What the heck is going on with
21. 12?
11.
And 11. You got plus 4 dex?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well. Lucky you guys. You're going first. What are you going to do?
What did we see?
Roll, you can... Light has been cast from the wizard, so it's all lit up. You guys can see, as you pointed out,
Doors are opening.
All of you look, and all of you can see a door that's opening just about this much. And you guys can see shadows behind them. But it's your action.
And how many of these
Rebecca,
doors?
not Rebecca. 21 was Freddie. Then Ken.
Frankie.
Frankie. Thank you, Frankie.
And
Yeah.
and how many doors opened?
You are pretty sure 3 doors have opened.
I think 3 doors have opened. And you got 3 extra daggers.
Pick one.
And can he see anything past that little crack that they came in?
No, it's pretty dark behind there.
Gotcha. Alright. Well, we know we're here for sure. He's gonna call out, "Stay back, we're armed, we'll kill you."
Okay, intimidation. Persuasion.
8.
8.
Intimidation.
They all succeed. I didn't mean to give away too much information there.
That was a lot of dice rolling.
We just know a lot of dice roll.
Okay.
So can I see one of them? Like, can I actually see one of them? Like there with the door open?
You can see the shadow of the figure inside the door. They just got them open. You guys heard the noise, and you guys won the initiative roll off.
So I guess I'm going to pick the one that's closest. And
The doors
yeah.
from where you guys are at are about 40 feet away. You're at the lip of the start of the stairs that go down, down, and down.
Yeah.
And they're about 40 feet on either side of that lip.
I guess, well, I'm going to, I don't know, I guess I'm planning to do the Sacred Flame on
Oh yeah, sure.
whichever
You
one
can
is
see
closest.
enough of them to do Sacred Flame.
Yeah,
for sure.
so I'm going to Sacred Flame, whichever one is closest.
He's got a 12 on his save.
Okay, alright.
I think that fails.
DC 14 is
Okay, that's a fail.
So then, and is that 1d8 radiant damage? Is that die 8? For, let's see, Secret Flame, yeah, just 1d8, so that's 4. And do I, yeah, is that how it works? Let me just see.
Don't think you add your modifier to Sacred Flame because it's a cantrip.
Yeah, it just is what it is. The dice roll.
Yeah.
4 points. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then I call out, "Begone those who defile the temple of Una."
Now you see, that's what I'm talking about. There you go. You guys around the statue can hear a buzz. And you look at the statue quickly, you can see that the eyes are glowing white in the statue.
He's really getting into this.
Rebecca.
Alright. So can I get a better look at whatever it was that he just set on fire with Sacred Flame?
Now, yeah.
Okay,
Oh, for sure.
what am I looking at?
You're looking at a similar garbed human. You can see the flash of the symbol on the shoulder
Alright.
in the firelight as it burns.
Okay, well, I am going to move. I'm going to move 10 feet closer because you said we're about 40 feet away.
Yep.
And I am going to crack off 2 shots with my hand crossbow.
All right. Roll that attack. Those attacks.
That is a 18 and a 14.
Was that on the same guy?
Yes, same one.
He's dead.
Okay.
Yeah. He only had 2 hit points left. The first attack would have got him. I'll give you your second attack to the next guy. Roll the damage for the second one.
The second one is going to be 6 points.
Okay, so as
6 points.
as the one crossbow hits one guy, you can
D6
see
plus 4.
you can see the guy smoking and fire fall to the ground, and the other bolt chases it up just after it, catches the one that was right behind him in the chest. Ugh, you can hear it. Alright, boom, boom, and that. So we got 3 attacks on Ken, 1 hit. 1 hit as a dagger flies through the air at 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Stop stabbing my boyfriend!
And now, roll perception again, please.
24.
12.
12.
2.
2.
Oh, actually, it would be 6.
6. You're just too wrapped up in
Getting stabbed.
your god, eyes lighting up. Something's happening. You hear 3 more doors open.
We need to get out of
Click,
here.
click.
Now.
Couldn't
3
we
more
go?
doors.
I
Maybe
couldn't
run
go.
through where we killed those guys?
Probably.
There's no other way. Did we see any other doors back that way? Like,
You did not. The only other door you seen was the one at the start of the prison chamber.
Okay. There's nowhere to go back there.
I mean, where we killed the guys, we go through that door. Because we at least have the 2 guys down.
Then that we go to the top of the round. All of you notice a same scent of ozone drastically increase. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
18.
6.
And then, is it Constitution, so 17, 18, 19.
Okay, Freddy, you fall unconscious.
Oh.
You two,
Don't.
you can look up, see the eyes kind of buzzing and pulsating, and then bzzz, lightning flies out from the eyes, and it flies out straight as if to strike something else, but then are curved hard down towards the sphere. The lightning hits the sphere, and it begins to shake. A rumble goes through the citadel of Una. A crack goes up the wall, all the way up to the ceiling. And then lightning begins to flash out of it, hitting it. Rock smashes over here, smashes over here. The lightning flies into one of the doors and explodes the doors. Hits a few people, they turn in the dust. A lightning bolt comes and hits Ken. He disappears. A lightning bolt comes and hits Freddy. Freddy disappears. Rebecca, you try and you don't know what is happening again. Bolts are going everywhere. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Alright. That's a nat 20 for a 26.
As you dodge out of this bolt, out of the way of that bolt, and in this one again, you just keep moving out of the way. The bolts are flying everywhere. Eventually, one catches you in the hip. You disappear. Since you failed the save, I'll get you roll me a percentile, please.
Percentile. That one and that one?
Yeah, the 2 d10s.
Oh, that is a D10, okay. 28,
28. Okay.
I think. Yep.
Okay, 28. Goes blank for all of you. Freddy, your eyes are first to open. Roll perception, please.
Not again. 15.
15. You can smell feces, horse dung. You can smell sourness in the air. You can smell wood. And you hear behind you, you're in a chamber, a wooden chamber. It's only about 10 feet wide by 10 feet. And you can hear outside the chamber, almost outside the wall, click clop, click clop, click clop, click clop, click clop.
Can I get up?
Yes, you can. You're standing upon hay. There seems to be a few rats scurry away once you move.
Oh. What happened? Can I talk?
You can't. You sound like your elven self.
What? Oh, no, still. Is his ear there?
His ears are there. They are pointed. But there's something on your head. You scratch something on your head. You take it off. It's a wide brimmed hat that curves on the sides and kind of peaks in the middle with a divot on the top. As you look, you pull it down, you look at yourself, you can see on your hips you have these long steel tubes with wooden and brass handles on them. You look, you have these little metal cylinders all across your chest.
What? What is this? What now? He's just confused, but he tries to like piece it all together. The hat, he pulls one of the things out. Does he recognize it as a gun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen cowboy movies before?
What? And then my like, is this like a prison? What was this, like a barn?
It looks, roll, yeah, you're perceptive. It looks like a horse barn.
Oh, what happened?
You can kind of see over the doorway as you're looking out into the walkway. Across from you, there's this other horse looking at you.
He'll look at the horse, kind of. Ken?
Does not respond in common.
Oh no, what has it done to you?
You can hear more clip-clopping outside. Noises of chatter, perhaps? Just on the cusp.
I can't make anything out, I guess, so it's all. Doesn't sound really. I can't make anything out, so he'll go up to the door and just like kind of, if he can, try to creak it open and see if he can hear better.
You kind of push it open. As you just start to kind of push it open, the blinding light pierces in. You kind of react, and the door opens wider, and you're blinded. So your eyes begin to clear. That's for next week.
Oh, nice.
Excellent. You give yourselves a hand for that. That was amazing. That was great. Beautiful. Oh.
He instantly assumes the horse is dead.
I was trying my hardest not to laugh when you said Ken?
Thank you for watching the Death Needs Dialogue Entertainment Network. This has been The BAC, Episode 1, Enter the BAC. If you've enjoyed what you've heard here, check us out on our Patreon page at www.patreon.com/deathneedsdialogue, or on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Death Needs Dialogue. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.